You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508, 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you got to be clean. You got to make it straight, you can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling. And then you will feel the you'll feel the soul inside of you.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
The views, opinions, or statements which are expressed on the following program are not necessarily those of Best 100 FM.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the pieces.
Yes, good morning and welcome to the program for today. Yes, today is Tuesday, 23rd of August. Tuesday, 23rd day of August. And we are here with you as usual from 10 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. Welcome to all. Yeah, we have joined the live chat. Everybody just a hail and greet up. Don't really start comment or anything yet. But here we are going through. I see on the front page of today's paper that they've been having a lot of polls by different pollsters, especially Dan Anderson lately. And on the front page of the Gleaner. On the front page of the Gleaner, them give the latest topic in the poll, and this one is about keeping buggery, the law against buggery, and saying that the vast majority of Jamaican want the law against buggery to remain in force. Well, buggery is the penetration of the anus of a human being by an ex-human being. Penetrating the anus of a human being, the anus mean the rear end of the human being where waste matter supposed to pass out, the solid waste. The solid waste authority. Different from the liquid waste where urination pass through to the front of the body of a human being, whether male or female. And the solid waste pass out through the back exit. The solid waste, sometimes when a human being is sick, even an animal, the waste that's supposed to pass out solid, it come out all liquid. Them call them the running belly. And a running belly, no. A running backside. Running backside, but a solid waste is really designed for. And when a human being penetrate the anus of a next human being, whether them a play with them, whether them a push stick up there, or them a push some item up there, or them a push them hand up there, or a male a push them penis up there, them call that buggery. Now, it's not me and my people that make the law there, or the pirate that make them law there, because it's them that start make laws down here about them kind of thing. The people who used to live here before never have no problem with them things. So the Carib and the Arawak and the Aboriginal people never have no problem with them things. But when the European come here, only a problem with them things there. And they make law against it, not my people make law against it. The British and the Spanish and all of them people make them law because it's a problem amongst them. And yet they make law against those things, but them themselves do it. Like many other things. Them have gun and them have arms. But they make law against the population having arms. So it's a privilege that they must enjoy, having arms and carrying out buggery is for them privilege. You're not supposed to do it. You do it, you get in trouble, go to prison. Good, I'll kill you too. So the latest Dan Anderson poll said that 80% of the people in Jamaica don't want the law to change them on buggery to be a crime. And the law against buggery usually enforced mostly against male homosexual, although It's supposed to be a crime whether it's a female push up something in the anus of a next human being or it's a male. It's supposed to be a crime, but in Jamaica, it's mostly directed against, from ever since, usually directed against male homosexual. Not we make them law, you know. That is, and further to me, that is, me not concerned about them law. I don't concerned about none of the law them the European make. None of the law or the constitution that they make, I don't concern about. All of them must be overturned. All of them law and constitution must be overturned. Some people want to fix them law and pretty up them constitution. They can't go on. I know that all of them must be overturned. And for the first time, the proper laws that should regulate the relationship between human beings and the place where them live will come about when the African overturn all of these laws here. Now, the British and the Spanish and the British and the French and the Portuguese and the German them too, but the first four is the main one them that we come in encounter with in them part of the world. But more of them, German and Belgium and others. Spanish, British, French, Portuguese, Belgium, Belgian, German, Dutchman, Dutchwoman, all of them nation in Europe. A pirate nation them, gangster nation them. Once them find the means of traveling far around the world, once them find the arms that are much more powerful than the arms of other people, weapons that much more powerful, them travel around the world for the last 500 years and more, and pirate and capture most of the world. And because of that success in pirating and capturing most of the world for the last 500 and some years, they claim to be the highest people in the world. And most of the other people who is not European gradually start to accept that idea. So the European is the most advanced human being and is them authorized to rape the world. Well, them work the African, especially the African. Them capture and imprison and work the African during daylight and during the dark. When work done, them rape the African. Them not afraid to rape the African in the daylight neither, you know, but them mostly work African in the daylight and rape them during the dark. Those nations, and so it is they became super rich, the highest state of riches in the history of the world over the last 500 years, attained by the white countries of Europe, sometime along and in alliances with other Asiatic and African people, but them claim that it is Europe time now to dominate the world and to become the richest group of people. Them is a family of people, richest group of people that ever dominate the world. And that will bring us to the understanding of the improvement of the black people, the African people outside Africa that take place over the last 100 years. A great improvement take place in the understanding and the activity of the African people over the last 100 years because some of us start to spread the understanding. We have any call here? All right. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. Go to a few live chat here now. And one of them is Taki Lemkwa saying it was great listening to Roy Black Vintage last night at nightfall. The spotlight on Johnny Nash was indeed splendid and edutaining. Yeah, you know, Roy Black in recent weeks has started to broadcast on the station Vintage Alternative. on a Monday night from 8 o'clock till about 12:30 in the early morning of Tuesday, early time of Tuesday. Yes, Delroy Henry said, why, Mr. Small, my belief is power doesn't corrupt people. Power corrupt power. That's it. That Delroy Henry belief. UK shout out and hailing us from England and them places. All right, we're going to get to the telephone. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Morning, Bongo.
Just a minute. Yes, great.
Yes,
Good
Bongo.
morning, welcome to the program.
Morning, you want to say, I work, Friday. Get up some a good amount of weight on it.
You have what
So
Friday? What you say you do with a good amount of weight?
I throw up a little tractor on it.
On what?
So, and I work, man, and I work.
Or you're taking a wrecker on a
Taking
tractor?
a tractor
Hold
on
on,
a wrecker.
a tractor? You mean an agricultural tractor or a haulage tractor?
Actually, agriculture tractor.
Okay, tractor on a wrecker.
Yeah. So while we were traveling along River Road.
River Road is Bagwa Guard Road.
Bagwa Guard Road.
Mm-hmm.
Coming along to Kent Village, so them have a patrol there, a big patrol. So some more truck in front, so we slow down.
Which direction are you going?
Going to the Bagwa direction. Coming from Spanish Town, going to Bagwa.
Yeah.
So when we slow down now on the behind a truck, out of nowhere, we see a yellow coaster come. I remember you have traffic come in the opposite direction now. So it's when him come against the wrecker now, him now have nowhere to go. So I try to come between the wrecker and the truck in front. The wrecker driver is a young man when he made that too, you know. So him hold the wrecker. So the bus can't do the wrecker, you know, because it's international and broad.
Yeah.
And I say, I watch them, you know, as an elder, as a grandfather and a father, you know. I watch them. So you see when you look down, as a left-hand drive truck, so me up on the right. So me look down, the bus full of some little primary school people and green gangs that them go on sport, you know. So me have to turn to the record driver and say, yo, I feel picking in the bus. Ease him up. And the record driver have to draw, come across like him go up on the wall. They give him a space, you know. So you see when him come through, I see some cameramen that come on the side of the man on him head, you know, because him can't believe what him see, you know. I remember say, it's a whole set that pick the man a carry, you know. You know what hurt me now? You see when the record man gets to go beside the man and say, brother, how was that? The man tell the man something that him gynecologists know about woman, so.
And him behave in all of these different ways in the presence of the little infant them.
Wait, no man, you know, if a teacher, all of them guidance in there, and most likely with a teacher. And nobody says, you know, all them that they laugh and the driver cuss.
Hold on. Who laughing?
You know, the elders them when I if a teacher or the guidance them, if somebody sing about the front, you know.
Hold on, please. It's females them?
Females, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Rasta, I see all the man that mash up one whole bus full of people, you know. That's why I'm car to the record driver, you know. Because the record driver decided to hold him out there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When they look down, you know, from the record, look down and see the pick them a ramp and stretch out the man. Because them not see where I go on, because them pick them enjoy themselves. And me have to look on the record driver and say, yo, it's a bus full of pick me.
Yeah, so after that, what happened? So him stop when him attack the bad road and thing, him stop? Or...
I drive, and the record driver put us back off, make him go on again.
No, so when him passing, hold on, when him passing and cussing, him not pause.
I look here, the record driver drive up beside him. And say, Bridget.
Alright, hold on, you're not answering me. So when him drive up beside him and say Bridget, that mean him pause?
No man, he told him I drive same way, but the record driver.
No. Two vehicle driving same way. There's no hold on there. The two of them going the same direction?
Same direction.
Oh, man. So overtake the wrecker.
Yes, man.
Hold on, he was coming from Bagwalk way?
No, he must come from Panishtown like we are come from towards Bagwalk.
Oh. So the record driver, the record driver on the left hand, right?
Yes, on the left hand.
Hold on, don't say nothing please. I just want to say yes or no. The left hand driver up on the left hand. and the coaster driver coming, passing him, right?
Yeah, over
All
there,
right,
yeah.
yes. So the coaster driver is on the right hand.
Him out in the middle.
No, listen, it's a right hand drive coaster bus, right?
Yeah.
So the record driver on the left hand in a big vehicle, the coaster driver on the right hand in a big vehicle. So there's a long distance between the two of them.
Look here.
No, I don't have to look. No, listen, you listen. You listen. There's a long distance between the two of them because the record driver over the left hand and the coaster driver over the right hand. And him overtaking. So the two vehicle driving side and side for a good while.
Him drive side.
No, just yes or no. Yes or no. The two, hold on, please, sir. Hold on, please, sir. Hello, listen. If you're not going to allow me to question, I'm not going to get no picture at all of what's happening. So the two vehicle driving side and side for a few seconds, well, right?
Yeah.
And the course and the bus and the record driver shout out to him, say, brethren, what?
No, listen what me say to you.
The breaker driver say, brethren, right?
Listen to me.
The record driver, no, not listen. Listen.
You know, listen, me, Jerry.
Listen.
After him going them foolish there, him go round the next truck and drive gone. The record still there behind. The record drive up back now.
Oh, the coaster stop. The coaster stop.
Talk to him differently.
Hold on. The coaster stop.
The coaster drive same way.
But the record driver overtake the coaster all the way drive same way?
Yes, because them slow down and the record driver go beside him now. Because he over on the right hand side clear. So the record driver on him the side and side now. Because the record driver a left hand drive, you know, and the coaster right hand. So when the record driver drive up beside him, the two of them can see each other. You understand what I'm saying now?
Yes, and then what?
The record driver thinks a bridging. Where you going to pick them?
Yeah.
And that time he start telling him now about him mother kind of thing. And the female him in there laugh and the record driver just back off. Let him go on in front and just going there and back.
So why the coaster driver slow down?
Him no slow down. What really happening now? In the front of some in the behind some vehicle. So the record driver take the opportunity to just go around and go beside him. Have the brief conversation and just back off back.
Oh. All right now. So what we can do about them things now? What we can do about these things now?
Well, I mean, don't know, but I take the license plate of the bus, you know, because the people me mostly worry about, you know.
No, hold on, hold on. Slow down. When you take the license number, where do you do it?
Well, I mean, I'll give the transport.
No, I'm going to ask you what you was going to do with it. What you do with it?
What me do with it? Me have it.
For what?
Do it with it.
For what?
Me don't report the incident to the transport authority.
All right, okay. All right, so what we can do now apart from reporting the transport authority?
Boy, you see, at the time when we see happen, at the teacher, them should have talked to him and make him a driver.
That more I know from you if you don't find out what is the name of the school where the children go.
That's why I have the number of the bus to say if we can find out. That made me first to send out my grandkids, you know, because I send them pancake motor in the school, you know.
Yeah.
And then picnic excited and in front of them, I go anymore and go on a field trip. But right now, when I see yesterday, boy, I think different now, you know. Because I who like, you know, say, my youth, them in a bus with a driver, will be so.
Very well.
I mean, the man will drive bus and truck for you.
All right, so we can't figure out anything else we can do about them things.
Well, the action when me see me can check it, report it to the transport authority. If you see what you can do, tell me that's me can understand. I mean, no, forgot. Tell me not me what you.
Yeah, we have to find a way. We have to find a way.
Me tell you what me can do already, you know. So you tell me what you think should be done.
We have to find a way. Because I believe we could have followed that. We could have followed that coaster till it stops somewhere. Because it must stop somewhere, you know. You hear me? No, confrontation now. Listen. The confrontation now. Listen. The other day there was a teacher teaching a class at a school. And a boy coming to the class. It's not his class. Him coming to the class. And them say him do business with children in the class. Selling them things. And buying things from some. You did see it on the TV when the teacher tell him to stop. And the two of them start fight. You did see that on the TV. They go around. You did see it? You never hear about 4 or 5 months ago about the big confrontation with a teacher and a boy coming to class. And the two of them start fight till.
No, me never hear about it.
Alright, a lot of people was criticizing the teacher, another thing, but she never have to come in a confrontation with the boy now. The boy come in the class and do wrong, she never have to come in a confrontation with them. Matter of fact, them say she must take her bag and lick him. She never have to come in confrontation with him, you know. There's other ways to correct situation without you confront the other person like you ever fight them. That's why I never tell you, say, I could have drive him down and block him, you know. I could have drive down the coast and block him, you know. But I never say I could have drive down the coast and block him. I said we could have followed him. Hello?
That was the intention of the record driver, you know.
No, listen to me now, make a done now. No, hello. You listening what I saying? What you hearing what I saying?
Yeah.
What I was saying?
No, you say you could have drive down the coast bus and block him, but you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, then if you're listening what I'm saying, then why you cut cross me then now? It's something I'm saying.
Got you.
Instead of driving him down and block him now, I would have followed him till him stop, because just like how the traffic hold him down, hold him up. There's other cases where him could have stopped, you know. Where him would have to stop somewhere, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
So I would have drive till him stop. Even the time when the driver drive up to him, then I stop him, did stop.
Then him come to us slow, yeah.
Alright, them stop. That's why I'm could have to catch him up. Now I would have said to one of the teacher them or one of the children in the bus, what is the name of that school? Are you there?
Yeah, man, you're listening, because that was one of the things I really, yes. Find out the name of the school.
That would be the easiest way. Just ask one of the children, what is the name of the school? And I think you would have get the name in it. You think you would have get the name?
Yeah, man, can you pick me no tell lie, so I'm not talk.
No, pick no tell lie, man. You pick no tell lie, man. But you would be likely to get the name of the school if you ask 2 or 3 people. And if you ask one of the teachers, you would be likely to get the name of the school. But that is a way that you could have deal it. So you can deal with them things, then not by confrontation, but by catching up. You know, when things catch up with somebody. Yeah, anybody who go out there and think it always catch up with them, you know. So we can catch up with them without a confrontation.
Right, but I like it happen sooner or later.
Yes, man, yeah, man. That's why you call today, you know, because you want to catch up with them.
If you continue like that, you know, cost life one time.
Yes. All the while I have to tell some people in some vehicles, say, if you continue to drive with this driver, yeah, you're not going to live too long. Some of them know too, you know. So instead of talking to the driver, we try talk to some of the passenger if we come to a point where we can get a little 2 seconds to say something to them. Now, just one more thing. We have any more call? You hear about the 2 Jamaican boys who get work a fine and go work a fine?
Yeah, me hear about them. Them go on a beach business and...
No, it's not a beach, it's a river. Well, it looks like it's near the sea, but it's before the river reaches sea. Them have a bridge. Yes, it's near sea. And on the bridge, the water come up more time. They have some sudden tide come up, you know. Where the water raise up fast in a few minutes. Usually the water low, but sometimes when the river come down, like when river come down, water come up fast. Or sometimes sea come up, you know. River can come down, you know, and sometimes sea come up. And because the water come up so fast and the difference of the depth of the water is so vast, people will get caught, and in that circumstance, them will panic and dead, even if them can swim. So them have some sign that say, don't swim here, don't dive off of the bridge. And them 2 Jamaican boy get a little opportunity to go foreign and get some work and save some money and bring home and send home some money. And them, the 2 of them, 2 brothers, 2 of them, and 2 other man jump off, and the other 2 man safe, and the 2 Jamaican boy drown. Quite likely 2 Jamaican boy can't handle themselves in the water as well, as much as the other 2 man. And them expect us to be so sorry for them.
You know, sir, that thing actually reached me without a bull bear, the man who can't swim. Without a bull
Where's about bull bear?
With a far, yeah, with a bull bear. That time you saw, you're a big man, you know that beach. When they near bull bear, they used to call him wagon wheel, man. Was a
Wagon wheel, you know wagon wheel. A wheel it name. Wagon wheel there a Manchester. A wheel it name.
Still.
The wheel.
Yeah, and so we go out there one day, the man who can't swim, and we did a swim the whole away, you know. And you know, you watch the wheel, and when it reaches you, pump yourself above it.
Yeah.
You ride it. And I say, we have picked me up one day, you know, Jerry. And you see when the conscious of me under something I roll, you know. And you see when I realize upon the beach, the wave roll me, you know.
Yeah.
That's when the beach roll me and let me go up on the beach, you know. The sun I go back with the water and I
Yes.
see him, so I slide, I go back into the boiling water.
Yes.
It's a good thing, I go say, I scramble out there, you know. So I see that take me back in the brother.
And you know what caused that? You have some sudden drop out on that coast there, right along the southern coast of Jamaica. You have some sudden drop not far from the beach, a little way out. Where you swim there and your foot can touch ground or not too far from the bottom of the water. And then you reach out a sudden drop way. The next time you put down your foot or the next time you decide to go under the water and go touch bottom. The water all 20, 30, 40 feet down and you never know. So when the water coming in from the sea now fast, and buck up on them sun drop. The whole of them water, they jump up in the air, because it buck up on a sun drop like it come like it buck up on a rut or a log in the road, you know. So the water start move faster, because for the same amount of water, reach and travel in. It have to start go faster, you know. It's them thing they bring them big wave and them surfing, them surf there.
Okay.
And through that southern coast of Jamaica, very nice to swim in, but because you might not know it. And then when it come back out to that rush, you know. Sweep you off of your foot and carry you. Because if it can carry stone, if it cannot carry so much stone and pebble, can you imagine how little me and you?
I know that the same thing with me, man. Sitting and take me back and see, man. I have to get myself busy and move. Tell me about going to next time, yeah, sir.
All right, thanks for explaining, although me don't get hard time for explain.
That's how life go, man. That's how life go. You just rough at the question, but I survive.
Always here, sir.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Yes, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. 279-8473. There are so many dangers, so many pleasures in life, and so many dangers in life that human being learn to pay attention. That is one of the things about human being, you know. Human being learn to pay attention to all different kind of things and record them knowledge there and get experience. Now the animal them also pay attention, you know, but them use more instinct more than them study. The animal not study so much like how them have instinct, certain thing in them head where when them situation come up, them instinctively, naturally just deal with them quickly. Well, human being now, because human being can process new experience. Human being think about what just happened and think about what happened and find some ways to get out of it, or them remember next time them deal with it different. So through that now human being take more chance. Because human being run off of too much instinct, them run off of experience and intelligence. Them find so them can take more chance and get to it. But the more chance that them take is the bigger the risk. Bigger the risk, and sometimes the bigger the reward and the bigger the danger. Whole heap of things combined. Our next call. Alright, we have some more live chat here. Yes, so that is all about the great amount of pleasure. Many different pleasures in life. Many different dangers. Many different experience. So you know, say, you have to sleep at night time and get good rest, and then when you wake up, you stay awake and stay alert. If you are asleep, you sleep good, and if you are awake, you wake good. Nobody they half waking and half sleeping. Yeah, man. Kofi Keller and he say, Fly the Wise production, and saying always locked into the teacher. Ras Nimba say, greetings. Thursday, August 25th, 1937. We'll be celebrating the acquisition of our governing document called the Constitution, talking about the Ethiopian World Federation. In other words, in 1937, that did happen on August the 25th, so therefore, Ras Nimba is talking about celebrating that Ethiopian World Federation was given out as a method of organizing and a way of helping out our people in Africa who was being attacked by white people come grab the last piece of Africa where them not grab yet. Them come and say, we are done this now. And we, the African people around the world, linked up to say you're not going to get this last piece of Africa. We were successful. We were successful in preventing them from getting that last piece of Africa that wasn't swallowed up yet. So I'm going to talk about that time when that organization did really launch to link us up and save the last piece of Africa. Ethiopian World Federation. Kian Brown, I hail. Alan Michelle also I hail. Delroy Graham. Ras Nimba. Caribbean expert say a true say Andrew no say no house key should hand over to the people them unless he is there to hand it over. Something really goes so. That is what was reported, and it is reported to us by people who we can usually rely on them to talk the facts. The IRFM people said that Wholeness say that although them planning to hand over the key to the people who occupy the childhood home of Marcus Gavin St. Anne's Bay, no handing over mustn't go there till him can do it and bring some camera showing him, giving them the key, that is him, make them get it. Yeah. Ricardo Porsche say, NASA, I don't know what that is, NASA, identify candidates and regions for landing next American on moon. So NASA is a national agency for space. National, I don't know. What is that is the agency where the North American people, the United States of America use to build up them space traveling program and space exploration. What do you think the space travel is about? The space traveling and the rocket, them and the satellite and the aircraft, all of them is about the same thing, like what England, Spain, Portugal and France and Germany and Belgium and Holland and them, they organize to travel around the world and thief people and rape people land. So North America now find a way to make rocket that can reach out to space and reach to other planets. So them planning and start to do it from in 1972. No, it's about 1967 now. It's either 67 or 69, them send the first rocket go to the moon. Which one? It was 67 or 69. So from that time, they are start to implement them plan to capture other planets just like how them did capture other land. So them out to colonize the universe. You understand me? You understand me? The European white people, the rich and powerful of the earth, is planning to go and rape the other planet them and to colonize them just like how them rape the other lands outside of their land and colonize them. If any riches up there, them go colonize it. And if them can find a way to live there, them mash up the earth in a world war and then them escape and go live on the moon. That is them plan. Or find somewhere else to live because them know them how to mash up the earth. So that's why when them land up there, them the first thing them do, them juke up them American flag up there and take a picture it for sure you say, them capture the moon in the name of America. Well, you believe, say, them never, it's not capture them, capture the moon. Well, you make a next nation go up there. And you see if space war, instead of world war, you have space war out there. Sister D. Ruben, bless up. Ricardo Portius saying that the same space agency is releasing new pictures of the planet named Jupiter, coming from the latest telescope long distance viewing instrument for them sent out in the universe. Then have an island say, but they are listening Bess FM. The caller that was talking about the wreck on the minibus that lick up must have to listen to Ika Mo's song called Negro with the Whip. Actually, it seemed like them never actually lick up. It seemed like the minibus never actually lick up. The record driver saved them from lick up. Tackle them, I hail everybody. All Land Services also, I hail from Canada. Delroy Henry say, we must not become reliable, progressive, skillful, and intelligent. I think it means I must not only become reliable, progressive, skillful, and intelligent, but we must keep the idea constantly before our youth that all form of labor, whether with the hands or with the head, are honorable. We know that even the labor that you do with your hands, it involves using your head also. Bob Cosmic agreed. The Horn of Africa, keeping positive vibration. Ken Brown agreed. Brixton says so. Takilemko says swimming indeed is important. That's what I'm talking about. The two Jamaican youth who drowned in a foolish way. Takilemko says swimming is indeed important. I had swum 3 times across the harbor. I had swum 3 times across the harbor in the 80s after much self-training in Plantation Heights and Duane River. Plantation Heights is at the foothills of by ferry, and Duane River is in St. Thomas near Morant Bay. But you have Duane River in near Duane Park too. Yes. Matter of fact, you have a place named Duane near Morant Bay, but there's a river there. I don't think the name Duane River. My mistake. Tackle because when one is young, the chances one will take is beyond one's drives and expectation, but the older, the wiser in doing so. That is called experience. All right. Yes. So the numbers again: 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473. We have a call. All right. Let's get to the call. Good morning. Welcome.
Jerry.
Morning.
Good morning to all my brothers and my sisters out there from the east to the west to the north and to the south. Of this wonderful, beautiful, lovely old garden and all that's in the party. Jerry, look how long me up on the phone here that chat up my money. How will you deal with it?
You come for quarrel out your money?
Jerry, I have some little things that bother me.
They are not crabs.
What?
It's not crab. Are you at the seaside?
Don't worry.
What bothering? What is the little things bothering you?
And that is not even a little thing. This one is a big one. You see the people them down at St. Mary, Jerry?
Which part of St. Mary?
Where do the rafting business are anywhere they want it. Anywhere in the island, them there.
The rafting business? Which people?
The rafting people business. The rafting.
Yeah, which part of St. Mary? That a White River?
Jerry, any spot them there. Me not care.
All right, go on.
But need the government. Me have to talk. I mean, if I'm going to hear, or if the government have to come and impose it. But Jerry, you see them raft where them have?
Yeah.
Them need to put aside on the 2 sides. You understand?
A sign on the 2 sides. A sign on the 2 sides of what?
Where you sit down, that means your hand can rest on it like a hand rest.
Oh, them need to put a side. Oh, I think it's a sign. You mean them need to put an armrest on the raft?
Yes, Jerry, because, Jerry, I say, a little boy sit down on it, it come on the news, and the little boy drop off of it, and I don't know if them find him body until today, and him, and him grandfather jump off of him to find him, and none of them did not come back.
When, how long ago this happened?
A couple years now, you know. A couple years ago it happened.
Is Portland or St. Mary?
I don't remember which part it did happen. I think in a Portland Valley, I think so.
Or Rio Grande?
Yeah, the Rare Grande, I think so. Someone Arab man and Jerry and next thing too. What them need to them have. Them need lifeguard for the people them. Because the people them can't jump off in the water. And the water is a running water, you can't swim. You go stuck underneath the water go run away and go drown you. That means if them even drop, them float. You understand?
What will make them float?
The vest, the life vest.
Oh, the vest. Oh, so you was talking about lifeguard first.
Okay. The life vest.
So lifeguard is the man that will save people in the water.
Yeah.
But you say each person riding on the raft should have on a life vest.
Yes, Jerry. But anything can happen. Me see the man where I push the raft, him drop our fight for the air. You understand?
Yeah.
And if he never know about the river and can't swim it, you know what probably that happened to him. You understand?
Yeah.
So them need the government send me people and people who are go there. Me see all the shaggy go there with all him family and go pan it and them not have on a face. Me have to walk my mouth and me say, Shaggy a madman. No, God, look what you got with the pretty them. Him poor pretty them. And I have on a life vest for them, him and himself.
Well, Shaggy a marine, you know.
Jerry, you can't see 5 bomb bleed people one time plus yourself.
What you say?
I have 4 kids a man have, and him wife make 5 and himself make 6. Right there, so me attack.
I want next call.
Jerry.
I want next call.
Jerry.
Hello. I want next call.
You know.
What you say, alien?
Listen to what I say, Jerry. You see the sea thing there, Jerry?
You what?
Jerry. The sea business, Jerry.
Yeah.
One time in a Jerry, I was around 12 or 13 in a Jerry.
Yeah.
I leave school in a Jerry. I school in a Jerry and some girls, you know.
Yeah.
I'm going to see in a Jerry. Take off my uniform in a Jerry. Gun in the water in a Jerry. Me that girl, me always... just like how you say, you have some parts where they live, and when you step off the next step, you step again, you're gone.
Yeah.
Jerry, me know that. So, me always put 1 foot first and then make it firm and test the next foot and then look away there. So, me reach a one spot now when me know I just my neck out now, Jerry.
Yeah.
And Jerry, me duck down in the water, Jerry. And Jerry said, look at this, I tell me duck down in the water, Jerry. And me I come up back, Jerry. Jerry, I couldn't come up back. Jerry, the water blocked me. The water tough, Jerry.
Wait, don't.
Like
Where's the water tough?
I said the water tough like brick. I couldn't come up back. Because when I try to come up, Jerry, I stuck there and finally come back and move. And like a spirit said to me, Jerry, something just said to me, dive down into the water. I'm a dive down into the water, Jerry, and come up back. And I saw the water free.
So where that was out near where you live there?
That's where me live a country, a Lucy.
A Lucy you come from?
No, my mother come from there, but she said I'm going to go spend 4 years. I'm going to go Drunkrow Hill Primary School, Malcolm Heights High School, no, Primary School. I'm going to go Rossi High School.
Where you say?
Yes.
Where you born?
Yeah, Jerry, you go like Jerry, I want to tell you, man, that's easy yourself.
No, me just try to see if you might have been there with Merle, Natty.
Maybe, I don't, maybe, yes. Jerry, me have some story about them, this man, Jerry.
Which other part of Lucy, you know?
Jerry, I just in the town, me know still and this still, you know. And since my big and my auntie dead, I go up a Dallas. Some about up there, so.
A Dallas?
Me used to live right in a Lucy, I would say.
Which one of the road? Where the road name?
Listen, Brisset. You see where the key place there?
Yeah.
The first Brisset. We go straight up. We go mid up on the hill, I can't see everything.
That carry you back over a Savlamar and them place, you know?
Yes, I know, but I never come here. I go print them now. I can't go but just to school and come back. Yes, Jerry, I'm here to tell you some man. So Jerry, you see a lot of people join, all a good swimmer, because some of them don't know, say, when me never know, say the water could have lock up on you, so. And Jerry, the water lock up on me, I gotta go pick me, you know.
The water not lock up, man. Which part of the seaside are loose of that?
But no, I think I wasn't till a park, I think.
What you say? Are there some used to live in now?
At the big beach.
Are there some used to live in now?
Yeah?
Are there some teach myself to swim, yeah?
Yes, Jerry.
That a side of Rossi's and side of the library and...
Yes. Jerry,
And side of the hospital.
People, a lot of people drown. And them things there, because when you want to the water fight for come up, you'll get tired. You understand? Just dive down in the water and make yourself float. Just tap on a breath.
Yeah.
Jerry, I go to the beach out there, so. Out of the state, must go to Cable Out Beach. One evening, I'm going to go say, me have to wash off in the water. Jerry's a good thing. I call one little man with me. Jerry, I go in the water, I sit down on the sun. Jerry, a blows and skirt wave come and lick me in, you know, Jerry. And then the wave will carry me back out, you know, Jerry.
Yeah.
And the man make goal and put, you know. The man have to spin him good, you know. And I said, Jesus.
They ain't say the man little. You know, say the man little.
Yeah, one little slim rasta man, but infirm still. Me say, it's like the seas. Me don't know something to me and say, yeah man, it's all long I want you. Me say, fling me in, you know. And me say, me have to hang up and the man, me couldn't even stand up, you say, no. That's because I sit down, say, no, me easy for gone.
Eh?
Say, me I tell you, man, me I tell you. Jerry, next thing again.
Wow.
You see, the Holy Father,
Yeah.
I think me said already. The Holy Father no want nobody pray to him. He no want none of us. Because, you know, when we sit down, some way, go in a one room and we go fasting for the whole day. We lock up and pray. That's selfishness.
That's what?
Pray for you. That's selfishness. Yeah, pray for yourself to get saved, but you don't care about the other rest of people. That you your family, your husband, your wife, and pity them you don't care about.
That mean you're not about to pray then.
Jerry, you give thanks and praise and go do work. Jerry, that's what we going to do. Jerry, you hear a lot of people say them are doing work. What them do, Jerry?
Why?
Tell me, just go to church and read the Bible and them kind of things, eh? Jerry, no, that's not how he want to praise him. Him need to go out there, Jerry, and go look for the poor people, lame, the people that when they have no shelter, when they have no food. And well get paid, Jerry, and that's how the work. You see the one them like all me when I have a kid, and many more like
you know what? You know what?
I don't have a skill.
Oh.
And many more like me, and them work, and those work we forgot do.
All right.
Friends say, oh, you're going to get paid.
All right, thank you. Thank you. We're going to have 11 o'clock break now, yeah?
All right, my brother, take care. Thanks.
All right, bye. Let's go.
PC. Here to pick up the PC. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. Let the place look good, my brother. Let the place keep clean, my sister. So
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Best FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
The Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, is actively engaged in forging sister city relationships with established cities across the world. This to foster mutual exchange and development for the city of Kingston. Stay with us to hear more. I'm Anjui James Sawyers. The city of Kingston is strategically pursuing partnerships with other cities to drive shared development. The concept of sister cities refers to a broad-based, long-term relationship between communities in different countries where partnership is pursued in thematic areas to the benefit of both areas.
Generally, I believe people believe that you establish these relationships between cities and they go nowhere. That's not my experience, because we try for them to work. What we do is look carefully at those cities, how they are organized, what they emphasize, the strength of those cities, and to see whether or not there are features within those cities that would be suited for the city of Kingston, and then we pursue it with them, and they do respond.
Mayor of Kingston, Senator Councillor Delroy Williams. The KSAMC and the city of Miramar in Florida have maintained a steady relationship following the official twinning of both cities in 2018. One of the areas of engagement is disaster risk mitigation.
We have a very good relationship with Miramar. I mean, we participate in a lot of their events, ranging from small to large events. A lot of the conversation and the dialogue would have been in the area of disaster risk mitigation and management, because we experience hurricanes annually. We also would have had conversation with them and tour and just sharing technical information with respect to theaters.
The KSAMC has also established a relationship with the city of Chengdu in China.
We have had very meaningful relationship with Chengdu. There are some projects that we are doing here in the city of Kingston that we would have had dialogue with them on, and they would have shared expertise on those projects, and they would have also shared designs on those projects.
The KSAMC has also been taking notes from other cities in the hopes of implementing best strategies within Kingston. One such area is Mexico City.
We did have conversation with Mexico City, and we did go and inquire with respect to what was the result of pedestrianization of those streets. And because we are considering pedestrianization for some areas, in particular the downtown of our city, we observed the strategic placing of police personnel and the use of a command center to monitor your streets in the pursuit of public safety. That's something that we have started to pursue in terms of building a command center here at the municipality.
Observations were also made of the city of Birmingham in Alabama, with which the KSAMC is currently developing a relationship. Within Birmingham, there are economies developed around university spaces.
We believe that the Papine area and the Augustown areas, so sections of Kintyre, would be served well if we plan it well to have those areas tied into the university as what you could loosely say an economy based on the university. So that's something that we are looking to pursue.
The KSAMC's latest sister city development was with the city of Windhoek in Namibia. Former Mayor of Windhoek, who recently headed a 3-member delegation that visited the island, Dr. Job Amupanda, says the strategic areas of cooperation identified will present more opportunities for future areas of cooperation.
So we are very excited that although there are going to be other aspects, that is revenue, growing the revenue base of the city council, the two city council, waste management, exchange of staffs and students, there are many other areas of cooperation. We're giving direction at the strategic level in terms of what are those specific things that we want to do.
For more information on what's happening with the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, visit ksamc.gov.jm and connect with them on their social media platforms on Instagram and Facebook at KSAM Corp.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Bess FM, keep listening.
Warning, when there is a hurricane warning, button down, tie down, everything. Lift appliances and furniture off the ground and secure your valuable items. If you wanna boat, secure it on land and turn on your yard if you a fisherman. Make sure you turn off every breaker, and before you sleep, turn off your generator. Flooding, that is a real danger. If you live a gully bank, river bank or low line area, if you see flood waters are rising, get out, get out. Heed the warning. If your land starts slipping and sliding, get out, get out. Heed the warning. Hurricanes gonna happen, so be prepared.
A message from the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management.
Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. God is good. This is your radio pastor and friend, Reverend Simon Peter Jones, inviting you, my friends, to listen every Tuesday evening on Best 100 FM at 7:30 p.m. for the program The Voice of Hope, as we extend hope to the hopeless in this dying world. God is good. Be encouraged. Hope is in the Lord.
Make me your radio and turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you. Sing along to my stereo.
Hey, my listening crew. This is your late afternoon companion to Shikalu on your 100 FM dial. Make sure you tune in and turn up every Tuesdays from 5 until 7 p.m. for OTAWTL. That is on the ear with me, yours truly, a program that will leave you inspired, entertained, and informed. With the credit giveaways each week. Street Link, where we go in the streets to find out from the people what is hot and what is not, and so much more. And guess what? You can now voice your birthday shout-outs on our WhatsApp line at 876-438-9442, and we'll play them live on air. So what are you waiting for? Turn up Tuesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. right here on Best 100 FM, the station that is sizzling every day.
Yes, indeed. This means war. Midnight warfare every Wednesday night from 10 till 5 a.m. Join us, me, the Prophet Mark Stewart, and of course the boss shot, Apostle Marshall, for midnight warfare. Come for the songs, come for the word, come for the prayer. Of course, the prayer line will be open. We'll be praying for you in the midnight hour. Don't drop asleep. It is no sleep night right here on Best 100 FM from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Join us. Will you? It's gonna be powerful each and every Wednesday night. Looking forward to have you joining us for midnight warfare prayer. God bless you. God bless you. See you then.
Veteran Printers for all your printing needs. We specialize in calendars, flyers, brochures, and more. Call us today at 968-7506. That's 968-7506. Or visit us at 4 East Bloomsbury Road, off Hagley Park Road. Veteran Printers, your best choice in printing.
Half a tree. One already, 200. Ready, mama? Ready. Is this the confusion you feel when trying to work your way through medical systems in Jamaica? Try a dose of Ask Dr. Mary every Thursday at 5 to 6 p.m. Let Dr. Mary help you understand your medical problems and bring you to a calmer place.
You good? You can get better. Spread the word. Straight Up gets better on Bess FM. Straight Up Jerry Small, Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays on Bess 100 FM. 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm your host, Robin Jerry Small. The numbers are 279-8473, 279-8473, and 619-1508, 619-1508. Also streaming live on the internet. Bess FM, Straight Up, Robin Jerry Small.
If you got to feel it, you got to be clean. You got to make it straight, you can't be lean. Share the joys togetherness can bring. To the true soul, you just have to cling. And then you will feel it, feel it, feel. You'll feel the soul inside of you.
It's good, it's better, but nothing beats.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC.
better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So
come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along.
Yes, good morning and welcome back. Welcome back to the program in the second hour of the program here now. And the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508 and 279-8473, 279-8473. I just get back, I get back my notes, something that I never get yesterday, and I'm going to play a piece of music that somebody request. Piece of music that somebody request by Louis Culture. I want to hope it's a risk man taking. I want to hope that the music all right. It's a piece of music named Gangali by Louis Culture. Let's hope everything is all right with that piece of music. At the same time, maybe we have to take the phone. Call, yeah? Gangali by Louis Culture. Have a call? All right, let's go. Good morning and welcome back to the program. Something wrong. Anyway, call that.
No man can decide my destiny. Only I can decide my own for me. Why?
hope. Me have a leap of faith, that mean me have a leap of hope. Life rough and hard, but with it me a fi cope. Some take it on the level and some fly down the slope. Silent river run deep, but gangali have to float. I was born to be free. I'm here, oh, gangali, gangali. Man, oh, gangali, gangali. Man, oh, gangsta lee, gangsta lee. And who have eyes, they will see. Say, me no come here so fi joke, and me no come here so fi laugh. Me dey up on a mission, and me complete heart. Jah is my rod, of course he is my staff. If you love the cow, you have to accept the calf. Could have beat me little more, me get hard instead of soft. Iniquity walk all, I walk witchcraft. Them inject me body with coal, but me no cough. Serious like all 50 judge when I laugh. I was born to be free. I'm here, gangali, gangali. I'm here, gangali, gangali.
Have a call, guys. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Morning, Mr. Jerry.
Well, go on. The music that sound like it's about some cow business, though.
What?
Cow and calf.
Oh.
I think I must have from Thursday somebody requested.
Alright, sir. Alright, sir. Have you ever have the experience of nearly get drowned?
Me? Well, I don't know how near it is, but I get some. I get about 3 or 4 experience growing up and thing with water, and I could easily see that boy the next few minutes I might be in serious trouble or all over.
Yeah, well, me born in downtown Kingston, you know, so me live on Rose Lane, Beeson Street and Church Street, so as you ought to go down on the seaside, you know, I remember in time a little bit and, you know, me have a little maneuver and dive in, but up on the water top, me never really did have no to do that yet.
Yeah.
And one time it's like, me did there and me I do a little dive in, but in time I'm ready to come up now, because you know, me only can stay in the water for a certain time.
Yes, yes.
In time I'm ready to come up now, I'm going to bam and I feel for grog, not a grog.
Yeah.
You know, panic kicking now, you know, and, you know, but glory to the Lord, a good swimmer was there, you know, he was a lifeguard one at the time, and him come for me and bring me in, you know, and, you know, he come up on mama here that, you know, what happened?
Yeah, man.
That I'm eating that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, but anyway, I'm going to ask you this again now, Mr. Robin.
Yeah.
You pray?
If me pray?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, me pray since my born, yes.
Alright, but as a big man, you know, deal with praying thing.
If me deal with prayer?
Yeah, it's a prayer now. Like how me I wake up every morning, and I pray to my King and my God, and I talk to him and give him thanks and him ready.
I don't pray to him, but I know say the creator inside of me, outside and all around.
Yeah.
So I ask for cooperation, yeah.
All right.
I ask all different part of me and all different mind of me for cooperate, yeah.
Yeah. All right, again now, sometimes when I call, me use the word poor when I talk of myself.
Yeah.
Right? Yet still, on the next level, I don't look for myself as a poor person.
Yeah.
My mind have no material riches like how some human being might say I've got have that to say you're rich.
Yeah.
But I think I'm a rich person because I spend time to understand right from wrong. I spend time to understand nature. And I'm doing well, you know.
So poverty is a comparison, right? Is both a comparison and is a standard.
Yeah, because I will come, you know, I say a girl, she have 2 child and she dead and where she live at me and tell her, you know, say, you don't have to run on the crowd where say everybody had to do it. You have to take a little book, try a little different life. Try, you know, probably if you do that, you see things happen better for you. And she might look at me, oh, me, you know, I give me reason for saying that.
Yeah.
Yet still, she will still me, I got you and say, beg you something now.
Yes, yes.
You understand me? And sometimes you still share things still because you don't know.
Yeah.
You understand me? But I feel like poverty, people are poor because they do not want to make the best fair position.
So, what you say? Some people are poor because them don't want to make the best, or all people who are poor, that is the reason?
No, some people can, yeah. I would say all people. But in some circumstances, because of where you live, and those who are run to them in authority can make things hard for you too, yes. You know. But overall, still, like me not the right here. Suppose me not know for money for pay 500,000 to go take a class, one school. That still not stop me from seeking information about the things. See me upon online, go to the library, but still don't look up books.
Right.
And read and, you know.
Right.
So,
If what a great thing to do, you know, is to draw near to people who know how to do the thing that you want to learn how to do. Now, they might resent you or they might reject you, but quite often they allow you to stay near and observe. And if you're helpful, sometimes they may allow you to stay longer if them say you're helpful.
Yeah.
Like somebody get a puncture, or you see a car broke down and you draw near and a look, and you see the person go jack up the tire, run, go look a stone for catch a wheel, and you run, after a while the person notice, wait, you're not just fast, you're helpful, because people don't feel good when you just come look upon them and go through them difficulty, you know. If people crowd around when you're in a difficulty and just a look and you not say nothing, people feel away, you know. But if people crowd around and them start say, boy, I'm really sorry for you, man. You think you can get through and make some kind comment. People feel much more comfortable more when you just crowd around and you just look and you never smile, you know, show them no way that you feel away or them in a trouble. And you all take out your phone and start video them and you know, no way friendly. Different from if you did say, yeah, alright, or you know. Or if you did start fan down the car, they must say, slow down, man, say your car, you're in a trouble. So, but drawing near to people who can do the things that you would like to learn how to do, frequently, people react by allowing you to stay near them and watch, and afterwards, them even start to talk to you, and little by little, they might even say, well, you can't come here daytime, but I can't pay you. And you start learning the thing, as well as they might even get a little job. But my experience that.
Sure. I can remember in time I go to school and I come spend some time with my sister, that was a teacher, she retired now. And she said me go beside her and bridging at the tailoring.
Yeah.
You know, and when I go there, I don't ask no question. I just watch what I do and I understand what I do, right? So I don't ask no question. You know, till him ask me question now, what is me I do, I answer right. What is me I do, I answer right. And nobody say nothing to me again.
Yeah.
But at the same time when I was there, because she not pay money for me learn the trade, you know what I do? I try to be very helpful.
Yeah.
Very helpful. And show that, you never respect me, man.
Yeah.
Trade. Yeah.
You're really right, because when me a little boy, 4 or 5, my lady have a sewing room and she have a sewing machine. And anytime she go in there, like 2 times a week or once a week or once every 2 weeks, she might go in there. Me always draw near and I watch her. One thing me see she do, when me feel like me can do, when me see she thread the needle.
Yeah.
So after a while now, me take up the thread and me double it, because you know say, sometimes it's better when it double.
Double, yeah.
Me double it and me twine it up together, the 2 ends, and me wet it with my lip or my mouth. And twine it round, make it come like in a point, you know. And then when me push a little point, that thing in the needle, and my already notice now, say, my thread always going on my needle quicker than my sister or quicker than the other children nearby. So she start tell me, say, me have a special little ability, can thread the needle.
Yeah.
And through that now she allow me to stay near her, she this or she that or she the other. So it's them kind of way, little by little.
So,
we can learn more about it.
One time, I'm young in the faith, I start to say, Yale Rastafari, and you know, a virgin where I see him do mason work. We are locked to come see him being here a few times. So them are Rasta, and Me in my meditation now, because me as I look around and see what new me can learn now. I kind of love physical work too.
Yeah.
You know, more than the book thing. Me's a man who more did love the physical thing. You know, so one time I go to him and I say, you can come with you, come go and learn the trade. Me will work, I'm hard working, man. If you know me, I workaholic.
Yeah.
Right, so me say, me will work, me not charge you $1. Not even lunch money, me not ask you for. Me just want to come learn the trade. Me say, the man chat some, me say, the man turn me off frame talk. You know me do, Jerry?
What?
Me just start go around and anywhere me see people are doing masonry. Me just stand up and watch them.
Yeah, man.
And me learn everything. You see me a build a concrete stuff here, I go to man who say my mason. And when me see him come and do, me just tell him, me just somebody call him back.
Well, look more me tell you when I start learn about ganja and them with it.
What ganja?
No, I take a call, but look more me tell you, and you call back.
Yeah, man, bless up.
Yeah, cool, man. Good morning, welcome. Good morning. Good morning and welcome. Next call.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Small.
Oh, go on.
Well, I'm here giving thanks, you know.
Yeah.
Mr. Small, whenever you find a government is taking away benefit from the disabled, you know so that government gone. How can the Prime Minister justify or defend the decision to take away benefit from the disabled?
Which of the disabled?
People with disabilities.
No, which section of them? All disabilities?
All of them.
When that? What was that announcement?
The NHT benefits that the disabled people will get. It is no more.
Since from what date? From what date? Hold on. From what date?
From the 18th of August. It has been cut out.
And what them explain?
Them explanation is another crap.
What?
The explanation is crap because what has happened? From March last year, I've been telling the people, watch out. The government are going to put the loan portfolio in the banks. And so because they put in the banks, certain things can't go look again. So this is one of it where you will not be getting any reducing interest rate. You have to pay the normal interest rate that everybody pays. It is wicked and it is callous.
All right, tell us something now. What the PNP is about it?
The PNP, I've been talking about it from last week.
Which one of them? Which one of them talk about it?
Mark spoke about it. Jason Kevin spoke about it. Flight Martin spoke about it. Mickey Evans spoke about it. Julian spoke about it. And Luther Collins spoke about it.
So like how you are one of the more forceful speakers, how them not put in for them shadow thing? How them not put in on a seat?
Me not shadow nothing.
How them not put in on a seat?
No, me not going to see.
No, but Floyd Morris, hold on. Floyd Morris became a very prominent spokesman for the disabled because he have a disability and he is a PNP activist. And I see him say you have become a disabled person.
When Mark going to come up forward, that's a different thing.
When what?
When Mark going to become the 10th Prime Minister of Jamaica by next election.
The 10th Prime Minister?
He'll be the 10th Prime Minister of Jamaica.
By the next election?
Yeah, next election, yeah.
Alright, how many seats you know where win?
Well, I cannot tell you how much where we will form the government.
Then to form the government, you need how much seat?
We need 18 pounds we have now.
18 pound 14?
We need 32. We're going with more 32.
32?
32.
Well, you need 18. That means you need more than double the amount.
Well, we're going to win more than 32 seats.
So what caused you to forget such a terrible beating only 14 seats last time?
Remember, 98 we had no seat, you know.
No, don't jump going back to 98 From 9, hold on. From 2002, the election of Jamaica has been very close. Very close, 2 seat and 4 seat and 6 seat difference between them.
No,
Until
no,
on
two
what?
to 11. 2 to 11. PSP at 42 seat. 41 seat, 21 the Labour Party.
Yeah, 2-1. But that is still that was still 1.5 time more. You're right, but you might be right. I don't remember. But that is still 1.5. That's still 1.5 times what you have now. 21 with them did have.
Look, the fact of the matter is, and the election was called in the COVID, a lot of people are afraid to go out to vote, and so turnout is very low. But anyway, what I'm saying is this. At the youth of the Jamaica Party, Lester Morgan was speaking, and he said that the only thing, Damon Crawford is a failed politician, and the only thing he can deal with is vote and eggs. Is Lester Morgan disrespecting of farmers in Jamaica?
If he want? If
I disrespect the farmers of Jamaica, because he believes that because I'm a politician, as a minister of government, farmers are being eaten. But if man not farming can't eat, so David Crawford is a successful farmer who, when he went to Portland, he spoke about a mother to give the youngsters a goat, and then after a period of time, they will have many goats. But they accepted a $5,000, but they sell it today and somebody back looking at that.
So tell me something now. When Damien Crawford did want to represent Trelawney, and you was in Trelawney, how come you never get the successful nomination for him?
I don't know about that.
You don't know when Damien Crawford was you don't know when Damien Crawford was canvassing Trelawney?
No, I don't remember that.
You don't remember when some people at Trelawney say them want Damien Crawford?
People can't say anything at all at anywhere.
No, PNP people saying them want Damien Crawford to run down there. You hold on there. You don't want me to talk about certain things. The people in the constituency, there was a PNP MP there. And he was to leave. And the people them said them want Damien Crawford to take up the thing. Stop, allow me make me talk, man. And Bunting and Lisa Hanna leave and go down at Trelawney.
I don't know that.
Why you cutting me off? Why you cutting me off before? Why you cutting me off before me say what Lisa and Bunting go down at Trelawney go do?
I don't know it.
No, but then why you cutting me off and I don't state what them go down and go do?
Alright, take it off the state.
No, you don't want me to state. Anyway, something wrong. Anyway, the PNP JLP argument is very boring. What did I contribute? What else you want to talk about?
I want to talk about this thing again now. There's a road at Georgia where 1 year yesterday that bridge broken down. Michael Phillips has been talking about that bridge. It's at the border of Manchester and Trelawney.
Troja? No, man, you mix up, man. You hear a man talk about Troja since, man, you mix up. Troy and Troja is two different things.
Sorry. I'm sure that's in Catherine. I'm Sorry about that. Try. And the man, I've been talking about that bridge for how long. A lot of students and other people have been inconvenienced because of the lack of a bridge. I want to tell you to the government, 1 year now, I've got an important bridge. And I'm can't not talk about it.
So anyway, it's a good thing me correct you, otherwise you would have gone a completely wrong place. You would have gone build up back bridge up at Troja.
Well, the thing is, what is happening now is political victimization. And the government is victimizing the people of Northwest Manchester. This government must be changed by a revolution very soon.
Revolution on a seat count.
Well, we will do a revolution right now in this country. Have a lovely day, my brother.
Yeah, all right.
We'll talk tomorrow.
All right, cool. We have a call here. All right, good morning and welcome.
Yes, Jerry.
Oh, go on.
But there I say.
No, there.
All right, you said JLP politics and PNP politics bore you, right?
No, I don't say it bore me. I can tolerate it, but it bore a lot of the listeners.
All right. Oh, you mentioned Damien Crawford. It was natural, honey.
Yeah.
And it was Patrick Harris.
Yes, Patrick Harris. Dr. Patrick Harris was ready to vacate.
Yes. All right. And all right. When me say no, me tell you something with it. All right. Now in the 1700, you say.
Yeah.
In England, remember a copy of our democracy for England.
England is not democracy.
Jerry, allow me to speak now, man.
England is not democracy. Copy something else from England. Not democracy.
Then they voting on the way to know England where get it from.
That is voting is a part of them feudalism. It's not democracy.
So democracy is a part when the people choose.
No, when you have House of Lords and the vote and when you have House of Lords and the voting controlled by how much land you have and even in Jamaica before 1944, voting by the amount of land we have and the amount of tax we pay, that's democracy.
All right, Jerry. What's all me I say now?
All right, go on.
Where Mr. What's his name? Mr. Jonathan, what you say? You have said give me the one going at certain people bar him.
No, he never want to go down there. He was getting very popular in Trelawney, and the party membership down there they saying is Damien we want because he had been getting very prominent in PNP politics for a little while before, and the people down there identify him, and a safe enough Trelawney seat was becoming vacated, and them said them want him, but Bunting and Lisa Hanna were seeing to it that somebody who did well for the PNP in the Manhattan Choir must get rewarded, and they were reserving it for Atkins and another Patrick. You remember?
I remember the gentleman.
Yes. So they were seeking to reward him they were seeking to reward him for the role when paying at the Manhattan thing, and they went down there and convinced the people.
All right, Jerry. When we want to talk about, you see, what we are fumbling with now, England decided that final 1700. When a certain amount of people decide that they want Mary or Tom to represent them in a parliament, that does that they mean.
Yeah.
In Jamaica now, even in recent time, we notice that we know some people who feel offended still. The All Highland Conference of both political parties give its respective leader the mandate to choose and refuse who goes forward as a candidate.
Yeah.
England settled that final the 1700s. So in a whole part of our political life, we are in excess of 200 years behind England. Anybody who born and grow in England can predict when I say.
What you're saying that England allow the people to decide who become them candidate?
No, me say them settle that.
How them settle? How them settle? Hold on. Why does that chat non-stop? You know, listen to me.
In a parliament, if they ever shuffle too hard against the leader drop them come in the next election. And the court can't do nothing about that because at the All Island Conference, if the leader demand it. So you understand how that going on, sir?
By the way, you was in the NWU?
No, sir. I heard at the NWU.
Yeah, so where you get
it? Mr. Jerry, maybe vote to one of the party, but you have a point, you know. They sit down and a defend Labour and PNP. It's boring. With the greatest respect, sir.
Yeah, so where your early political education came from?
Pardon me?
Where your early political education came from?
Why, sir?
Where did your early political education?
All right, Jerry. All I am saying, all I am saying.
Where you laugh?
Peter Philip tell me last week at his conference, 40 years in this now, you know. And so look, baby, Caribbean country where they behind it. They are weird, they are full time for him serious in terms of our governance structure now. That's how I see it, you know. it's not gonna be easy, you know, cause some people enjoy where I go on now.
So what kind of course you used to take when you are a young man?
All right, me talk about the
No, me ask you. You may ask. What?
Can I talk about that?
What kind of course and thing? You go a you tech?
Jerry, make her move on, man.
You never complete?
I never enter in the first place.
So you join library? Eh? Yeah, hear me? You used to
move on, sir?
You used to go library enough.
Which library that?
No. Hey, it's very good when somebody can educate themselves, you know.
All right, Jerry, man. Make her move on, man.
Oh, you're not finished? You start things are not finished?
No, I want to talk about the lights of fire and all of them where trade gun pan and one another.
Yeah.
And then you could dispute.
Yeah, go on, no?
Yes, I think about 4 weeks ago in Montego Bay, there were two gentlemen that came to the report too. Because that's an argument, then trade bullet and people were passed by. Lights of fire and all that, you know.
Yes.
I can't remember in the early 2000 when 4 lights and fire and all that. Trade bullets in a bar or a club look up Oprah. Do you remember that one?
Right in front of Matilas Corner police station.
Yes, sir. And I think one of the gentlemen survived. I don't know if he's still alive now.
Yes.
So for them time they never ball out and said different rules for light and fire and all that, you know. But I just truly look one day a man to go be, you know. They will come behave. So, you know, say one of the gentlemen that got killed and the one they are Matlas Ghana there. It was one of Owen Clooney's brother, you know that?
Owen Clooney, deputy commissioner?
Yes, sir. One of his brother got killed in that whole thing down there. He was a light and fire and all that too. Yeah, I don't know if he was the only black man in the lot still, but...
The only black one?
Anyway, I see what thing we're talking now. So, for them time, the authorities should have put their feet down when it comes to light and fire and all right?
You're asking me or you're just stating that?
Pardon me?
So you're one of the people still expecting the authorities to do the right thing, and you're one of them.
Yeah, but that's what they are there for. You
know, no, you complete.
Right
no.
It was in 1978, 1998 when Jamaica qualified to go to the World Cup. You know, PG quick time go on the air this year and Sunday, if I announced that tomorrow morning will be a public holiday day. You think under a serious parliament, you could have do that? He only do that because he knows that he has a rubber stamp in parliament. And you know much people lose them this all people who get bail and court day. Everybody have to go sit down just through the prime minister or to one little word there. And he knows say Trump can't by right. He should have go to parliament and make parliament decide and say, all right, prime minister, go ahead. So,
no, you know, anyway, you're going like you just talk non-stop and you're not... Yes, okay, all right. We're going to go to our next call. We're going to go to our next call.
Please,
yeah, you know why you're not. Now you're going like you want to run the program.
All right, you go and talk now, sir.
Anyway, you are one of the people who are looking for government to do the right thing. You completely misunderstand government and history. That they were not set up to do the right thing, and they're not set up to serve no people. You're living in a dream world when you're expecting them to come do the right thing, and you're expecting saying it.
So what's your alternative?
The only alternative is to wipe out the whole of them wipe out the whole political system.
No, we have to run with politics, you know, but if it's a different shift, paradigm shift in the system, they're different business, but you can wipe out the whole life.
Yeah, yes, it can be and it has been done.
You know.
Yes, it can be and it has been done. I'm going to go to our next call. Call back again. Thank
Big
you.
up yourself, man.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good morning and welcome.
Yeah, I'm from the Troja here. I said catching me a car from where me could talk down the wall, but I a teacher them will run when me attack. We have to go take with them visa, make them tap runway.
Go and talk now.
Hey, I me have to tweak when it go down. And so when I have to go black them car, I pay don't speak me I go there. Me not understand it. Me have to go lower, go and more.
So what you call about today?
Boy, teacher, no me call. Boy, my credit I go cut off. I'm not gonna put on a credit and call back. Yeah.
All right, okay. We have any more? All right, we have some live chat here. Yes. Takilemko is saying in New Haven. Yeah, what I'm saying is that the Dewey in the river is in New Haven. That is out the Dewey in the Parkway there. Yeah, not Dewey the Pen, not Dewey the Pen in St. Thomas. That I was suggesting. Bob Cosmic says silent river run deep, but Gangali have a float. Louis culture. Okay. Takilemko is saying share same sentiments, Bongo, with regards to Jupiter's exploration. I saw the news as well with regard to NASA and got the impression that their plan of the future exploit is that all of the space travel and exploration is about colonization, and if it is possible them capture a planet for themselves, nobody can go there, they make some money out of it. The same exploitation that they do upon the earth, they want to universalize it, you understand? Want to universalize it. Everywhere in the universe, they imagine that they can run the same system. And so therefore them can fight a world war and mash up the earth. And probably go live out now outer space. Then Natal Basco says, sit down before fact as a little child. Be prepared to give up every preconceived notion. Follow humbly wherever and whenever abyss nature leads, or you shall learn nothing. Okay. Tackle because Elena was cracking up with water hard. Yeah, she was talking about hard water, nearly drowned her. Sister D. Ruben, I'm putting her word, Donovan Highlight. Says she spent 3 years living in the country, Sister Elaine, when she got wiser. Tackle them because my first water experience was at Cigar in the Doncaster Beach, East Kingston, back in the 60s before doing the river. Okay, that was first. Fitzroy Jacobs, I remember the drowning of the brethren Wolfman years ago at Helsha Beach. Oh, Wolf, yes, brother Wolf. Fitzroy Jacobs look like he's a old time Israel man or Jalov man. Wolf at Helsha Beach, Fitzroy Jacobs. I would sit in the face them for remember some of them people on him. Sister D. Ruben say, I want little slim Rasta man, him save $1 million. But him firm, he know the tribute, he know the truth that matter. Kimberly Barrett say, why is Elaine saying Jerry every sentence? She don't say it every sentence, she say 3 times a sentence. And me had the little slim Rasta man, she want to hold on upon a drowning woman clutch on upon a straw. You don't understand me? Kimberly Barrett say my belly hurt her. And Sister D. Ruben I tell Kimberly Barrett say I just saw Elaine talk. If she would talk to the eye, I saw your name would have called too. Every minute, Kimberly, yes, I true. The natal Basco said, true, Jerry, the back beach at Port Royal has that sudden drop, Kingston waterfront also. Yeah, man, the whole south coast of Jamaica. Go right across to, past all Bluefield. The whole of them places. Tackle them because, by the way, Bongo, the pot of boil over in Haiti, mass demonstration, pressuring government to step down while internal violence step up all around, no true? Tackle them because Haiti people choices in regard to government is not the US and the United Nations will break the vicious cycles, all things remain equal. That can go on forever, you know. Hold on. Tackle them because amid the gang violence in Haiti, there was a demonstration. How come the media make it seem that the people are all split up? Pablo Music said, Jerry, Wiki Waki out of East, one of the roughest water in Jamaica, not true, man? Wiki Waki. Probably that's why them call it so. Reese Rasta tell the people ABC Liberty is European culture. Pablo said, fisherman dynamite out of Helsha and cause enough man for drown, not true. Sarah, Sister D say majority of media in Jamaica not there for inform the people with unbiased lens. They are on a manipulation of gatekeepers and backroomers. Tackle agree. And Delroy Graham said, my family was poor. My father couldn't afford to send me to high school, but that didn't stop me. I first learned a trade when I took evening class at Cornwall College. I was successful in 4GC. True. Yeah, man. Russell Graham come from them, you heard it, you know. And if you're family to him. Sister D said 2 killed, not in Haiti. No, Clarendon crash. Others injured in serious Clarendon clash. Not long ago. Yes, Delroy Graham said the mind is a powerful asset we need to harness for our development. Morgan Baylor said him them call West Indian him vile, arrogant, I would that again. Mr. Coombs' brother. Him lock up behind the grill and wait for the footman them. The phone not hang up yet. Arita Mora. Okay, thank you very much. Well, okay. The numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. I just remembered over the weekend that there's something I have to correct. For years now, many times I have explained the naming of the Abyssinian Baptist Church in Harlem, probably at one time the most famous African-American church in America. And probably the largest, I don't know if it's still the largest congregation in America. But I had been tracing that is a visit from some Ethiopian priest and thing to Harlem in the late 1800s that caused the pastor in Harlem, a black American pastor, although he was very light-skinned, Adam Clayton Powell Sr., to set up a church in memory of that visit and call it Abyssinian Baptist Church, because Ethiopia at that time was known as Abyssinia. But I stand corrected. It was nearly 100 years before that the Abyssinian Baptist Church was established. It actually established in 1808. And yes, it was established by some African Americans in America, and them name it because they wanted it to attract the black people in America, the African people, because the other Baptist church weren't giving proper treatment to the African Americans. But years later, the Ethiopians did visit that church, and sometime with the support of Ras Makon and Tafari Father. I just want to correct that. I hope the correction is understood. Let's get back to the telephone. Good morning, and welcome.
Morning, Bongo.
Welcome.
Yeah, man. I mean, still the same man I asked for the cables music there, no. Be a man.
Who you this again?
Rasta Ricky from down West, man.
Rasta who?
Ricky.
Are you asking for what?
The cables there. Be a man.
The what?
Be a man.
The cables. Be a man. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, be a man.
Be a man. Eh?
Be a man.
And the cables did sing. Yes, what the cables did sing again? I recently played on the cables music. What them did sing again?
At the flip side of the 45 when you're Baby Y, no?
Baby Y, yeah, man.
Yeah, the flip side.
All right, thank you.
I talked to them the other day.
All right, I'm going to try a line up and play it early for you.
Yeah, man. By the way.
Yeah?
The entire strip, from Bull Bay.
Yeah.
Go down to about, after you pass Marant Bay.
Yeah.
You know, it's a pure sudden drop, especially white asses.
Yeah, man, the whole South Coast, man. Further than that, too.
Yeah. From...
Right, you go right out to Morant Point, man.
Yeah, around there.
Go right out to Morant Point and right along the South Coast, too. Along the South Coast, same there, Rocky Point, Sandy Bay, no Sandy Bay,
Allen Bay.
Out Milk River there, I forgot what them call out this again.
Yeah,
go past this, Alligator Pond.
Right.
Treasure Beach, Westmoreland, go right out. Same sun drop. Sometimes it's further out, but...
We call it the South America gate, you know.
Yeah, so of course. Yeah, man. Look here, I'm going to take a one call before the news. So I'm going to dig up the music there. Earlier, sooner or later. Be a man.
Cool.
All right, cool. Next call.
Yeah, Jerry.
Morning, welcome.
Good morning. I did listen to the program, you know?
Yes, sir.
Man, the Saint here.
Yeah. Saint what? Saint Elizabeth?
Yeah, man, I sent to you, you know.
Which part of St. Elizabeth?
And near there. On the all party there.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah, near, you know that area there, you know?
Yeah, near, right.
Yeah, man. Now, my concern really, you know, Jerry, is that, boy, the whole food protection, the whole food safety thing, I mean, I say, boy, I'm like to see the government to do even some more. The farmers of the countries, you know. All right, now, to what me see a go on, me hear a go on and not take place. Me still not see the man them a reach out to the little small farmers them where. Them man are the backbone of the thing. You understand? And
look here, people have to start do for themselves and no rely upon a politician. Matter of fact, you have to start counteract politicians.
Yeah.
Who is the MP in your area?
A man, him call him Wita.
Yeah, man, Mr. Wita, I know him.
Frank.
Yeah, when last you talked to Wita about them things?
Why? Coming like...
No, don't tell me what it coming like, man. Tell me if...
The Minister of State in Agriculture.
No, you all know... What the question me ask you?
You ask me when last you talk.
You not tell me when last you talk to him. You not tell me if you get some people together and talk to him.
Oh.
Me see him all about a cricket match and funeral all about not them here, you know.
Yeah.
So you can't reach him?
You can't reach him more time, you know.
No, man, you see my cricket match, you can't talk to him, man. I even not talk. And you get people together, you make them know say you're serious. It's because them know say most people not serious and you can them can buy 2 beer and the argument done, but you have to make them know say you're serious.
Yeah. But more can be done nationally for the farmers still, you know. So I think it would be a benefit to the consumer of the country. You know?
How you believe that the people of Jamaica can force them to do what needs to be done? How? Which way?
Boy, me see things on the ballot, you know.
No, man. The ballot being used for nearly 80 years now. Yeah. And you know say it's not effective. But you still tell me say it's on the ballot?
Even if a third party should come and want to depose them, you're going to have to go through the ballot.
No.
If you don't go through the ballot,
The mass of the people. In many countries of the world, when things too bad, is the mass of the people have to get together and force a thing.
Yeah, but we are debating peacefully, and I say.
Yeah, debate what?
Across around Jamaica, yeah, is the ballot you put a better candidate there who is more in touch with the people, who are say with the people, want to say All
right. Tell me something now.
Yeah.
Which country in the world you see in the kind of trouble like Jamaica? And then them turn themselves around. Which country?
Which country? We can't recall one right now.
It never happened yet. It never happened.
Where?
What may I ask you?
Yeah.
What may I ask you?
Ask me which country in the hemisphere.
Not hemisphere. In the whole world. Which country in the whole world what?
Turn around the things like Jamaica facing
the trouble. Which country in the world you see in trouble like Jamaica and them turn around them country?
Well, I tell you about me can identify one right off the bat right there.
Alright, so tell me something now. So therefore, how you hope to get solution if you don't look around you and find how other people escape this? If you don't look around, you can't find any way how people escape this kind of thing.
I believe solution is there still, you know.
No, I asked you something a while ago and you ignore me. It's the same like how you ignore what me ask you. It's the same way you are ignoring the other people who have changed their country. Same way like how me ask the question and you just go like you know hear the question and you start talking about something different. It's the same way other people in the world have been improving themselves by certain means. And you're ignoring it, and it don't mean nothing to you. You just prefer know what is the latest score in a cricket match in Jamaica. You only want to know what's going on in Jamaica. If you don't observe what's going on in the rest of the world, how are you going to know what is possible? Tell me now.
No, me listen to your comment, you know.
No, you're still not ready. You're still not ready for answer. But it's 12 o'clock, so I hope you can. You want to take your number and call you back?
Yeah, man.
All right, don't hang up. Don't hang up. Take him number for me, please. It's now midday. We go for midday break.
Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother.
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Best FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Good day, I'm Anthony Morgan with JI's Midday News for Tuesday, August 23. Coming up, hundreds of specialist teachers available ahead of new academic year. Notable gains recorded under Vision 2030 and the government committed to expanding Kingston International Airport. The news in detail after the break.
Calling all thrill seekers! It's the Summer Thrills Adventure!
Climb the world famous Duns River Falls!
Go exploring when you take a hike!
Ride the exhilarating Choco Falls, fly a zip line!
Climb, hike, zip for $5,000!
Say what?
Yep, only $5,000!
Straight!
It's Duns River and Choco Zip Line Summer Thrills!
Summer Thrills promotion ends September 15.
It's a 5-star adventure! Book now at DunsRiverFallsJA.com.
Conditions apply. Follow us on IG at dunsriver.jamaica for further details.
Now the news. The Education Ministry says 964 specialist teachers may be available for employment in public education institutions for the upcoming academic year. This in response to recent reports that some 167 teachers will depart the sector prior to the start of the upcoming academic year. Minister of Education and Youth, Favour Williams, says some of the recent graduates include 111 early childhood education and 259 primary education teachers.
Included in the 964 would be 121 teachers expected to take up their position in the teaching force in September. These teachers are bonded for a period of 5 years, and among them are 67 mathematics teachers, 32 teachers of physics and chemistry, and 17 with industrial education specialization.
Mrs. Williams was speaking at a press conference at the ministry on Monday. The Education Minister adds that the teachers specialize in areas including computer science, business education, mathematics, English language, literature, accounting, Spanish, and French. Director General of the Planning Institute of Jamaica, PIOJ, Dr. Wayne Henry, says the country has recorded broad, notable gains across the 4 goals of the Vision 2030 National Development Plan. Dr. Henry says based on defined targets for 2018 and 2021, 64% of indicators under the medium-term socio-economic policy frameworks improved over the baseline year 2007, while 32% showed no improvement or worsened. A further breakdown shows that 17% of the Vision 2030 Jamaica targets were met or exceeded.
47% of indicators showed some improvement over the baseline year 2007 towards meeting the targets. 32% of indicators showed no improvement or worsened, and 4% of the indicators could not be compared in this way due to lack of agreed targets and/or data for the relevant period.
Dr. Henry was speaking at PIOJ's latest quarterly press briefing. The public will get an update on the strategic review of the National Planning and Implementation Framework during the PIOJ's next briefing. Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang says investments are being made at the Kingston International Airport in Montego Bay to facilitate increases in passenger volumes. Dr. Chang says the government has approved the extension and upgrade of the runway at the airport to accommodate larger and more powerful planes, while significantly reducing arrival and departure times.
The records show that between 2003 and 2022, approximately 66.7 million passengers have transited the Kingston International Airport. Increase in passenger volume has created some challenges, of course, as the infrastructure in place is not designed to deal with the volume of flights and passengers coming through the airport. That's why we're investing in expanding the actual facility.
The Minister of National Security was speaking to journalists at the Kingston International Airport following a recent tour of the facility. And the Island Traffic Authority ITA is urging companies seeking to employ drivers to request driving abstracts from the ITA if they are seeking information about the applicant's driving history. Director of the ITA, Canute Here, says driving abstracts include information such as when the individual was first issued a driver's license, number of tickets accumulated, and suspensions and revocations of a license for traffic violations.
We see a lot of persons driving company vehicles out there recklessly, mash up the company vehicles that cause exorbitant repair costs to these vehicles. Now, the Island Traffic Authority can help you to know what type of driver you have. Tell your drivers to get the driving abstract from the Island Traffic Authority.
To obtain a driving abstract, persons must pay a fee of $3,000 to Tax Administration Jamaica. The receipt from TAJ, along with the valid driver's license, should then be taken to the Island Traffic Authority's head office on Maxwell Avenue for processing. That was JIS News. I'm Anthony Morgan.
A production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
A difference you can hear, a difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Hello, I'm David Harper with the BBC News. Malaysia's former Prime Minister Najib Razak is beginning a 12-year prison sentence after failing in a final appeal against his conviction for corruption. He was escorted straight from the courtroom to jail for theft from a government investment fund known as 1MDB. In total, billions of dollars that were supposed to fuel economic growth in Malaysia were stolen in one of the world's biggest financial scandals. Here's our Southeast Asia correspondent, Jonathan Head.
I can't think of another case in this region where we've seen such a powerful figure, so politically powerful, going to prison. And I think people will be interested to see what conditions he lives in. He's going to the main prison where other political figures have gone in the past. And indeed, whether he does his full 12 years, there's no doubt there will be a lot of pressure from his supporters to get some kind of a pardon.
Hundreds of people in Moscow have attended a memorial service for Daria Dugina, who was killed by a car bomb on Saturday. She was a commentator on a Russian nationalist TV channel and the daughter of the ultra-nationalist writer Alexander Dugin. Many have speculated that he was the intended target. Ukraine denies any involvement in the killing. Yuri Sak is a spokesman for Kiev's defense ministry.
The only legitimate targets for the Ukrainian armed forces are the military targets of the enemy. So everything that Russian propaganda says, we don't take it seriously and we disregard it. So whatever happened in Moscow most probably looks like a false flag terrorist operation. But of course, neither Ukrainian army nor Ukrainian special services have been involved.
The United Nations Human Rights Office has expressed concern that Russia may prosecute Ukrainian prisoners of war in Mariupol for simply having participated in the conflict. The UN said if this were to happen, it would constitute a war crime. A UN spokeswoman, Ravina Shamdasani, said preparations appeared to be underway for trials to go ahead in Russian-occupied areas.
While there are few details available, photos and video footage published in the media and on social media appear to show metal cages being built in Mariupol's Philharmonic Hall, apparently to restrain prisoners of war during proceedings. Under international law, individuals entitled to prisoner of war status have combatant immunity.
A team of British scientists who found effective COVID treatments have been trialling medication for monkeypox. The researchers from Oxford University are testing a new antiviral drug to see if it speeds up patients' recovery. It's the world's first randomised trial of a treatment for monkeypox. US media are reporting allegations by a former Twitter executive suggesting that the online platform has had major security problems. Peter Zatko was the company's head of security before he was sacked in January. He alleges that Twitter bosses have misled US regulators about vulnerabilities and that the platform could be susceptible to foreign interference, spying and hacking. Twitter has denied the accusations. World news from the BBC. The Nigerian military says it has killed at least 25 members of the extremist group Islamic State West Africa province in a series of airstrikes. A spokesman for the Nigerian Air Force told the BBC the militants were targeted in the Sambisa forest in Borno State. The figures have not been independently verified. The Air Force said it had also killed a number of militants in a separate bombardment on the shores of Lake Chad. The Ugandan police force has charged 4 of its officers with discreditable conduct after they stormed a wedding reception and arrested the bride for an alleged theft. After her arrest on Saturday night, the bride was driven to the police station in the western city of Mbarara and detained overnight. She was released on Sunday without charge. A police spokesman said one of the 4 officers was in custody while the other 3 were still in hiding. Our Africa regional editor Richard Hamilton reports.
When he heard what happened, the regional police commander ordered the immediate release of the bride. The police said one of the 4 officers was in custody and the others were still in hiding. They went on to say that the action of the officers was reprehensible and based on poor judgment. They said what was supposed to be the happiest day of the bride's life had ended in a nightmare. The theft charge of around $2,000 against the bride followed complaints by her former employer in a bank. A police standards watchdog is investigating the possible collusion between the 4 officers and her employer, as it's thought they may have plotted to disgrace her.
The Indian Air Force says 3 officers have been sacked for accidentally firing a missile into Pakistan in March. At the time, the incident was blamed on a technical malfunction, but the Air Force said an investigation had now established that it was caused by what was described as deviation from the standard operating procedures by the 3 officers. The missile crashed without causing any casualties. And that's the latest. BBC News.
Live from NPR News in Washington, I'm Lakshmi Singh. Twitter's former head of cybersecurity turned whistleblower reportedly is accusing company executives of systematically misleading the federal government, users, and their own board about violations of security and privacy in the interest of winning multi-million-dollar bonuses tied to daily user growth. Multiple news outlets are reporting details of a complaint in which Peter Zatko, once a famous hacker known as Mudge, claims senior management lied to federal regulators about security vulnerabilities that led to repeated security breaches, severe enough to pose a threat to national security. A Twitter spokesperson is reported saying Zatko was fired in January for ineffective leadership. The explosive revelations are surfacing as Twitter is locked in a legal battle with Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, who is attempting to pull out of his $44 billion deal to acquire Twitter. 2 men have been convicted of conspiring to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer in 2020. Barry Croft and Adam Fox were found guilty today, 4 months after a federal judge declared a mistrial in that case. At that time, 2 other defendants were acquitted. Croft and Fox, said to be members of the 3 Percenters militia group, were also convicted of plotting to use a weapon of mass destruction. Federal agents have arrested the former Speaker of the Tennessee House of Representatives and the man who was his chief of staff. Nina Cardona of member station WPLN reports they face 20 charges of theft, bribery, and conspiracy.
The U.S. Attorney for Nashville says Representative Glenn Cassida and Cade Cothran were indicted by a grand jury yesterday. The FBI arrested both men at their homes this morning. The indictment charges Cassida and Cothran with using a fake name to set up a company offering campaign services to other legislators. It alleges that they submitted sham invoices to the state, secretly funneled state money through the company's bank accounts, and engaged in bribery and kickback schemes. They are accused of stealing at least $51,000 from federally funded programs. If convicted, they could face up to 20 years in prison. For NPR News, I'm Nina Cardona in Nashville.
The day before Ukraine's Independence Day, the president of Poland is in Kyiv meeting with President Volodymyr Zelensky. NPR's Alyssa Nadworny has more.
The Polish president Andrzej Duda has been to Ukraine 3 times since Russia invaded in late February. A strong ally of Ukraine, Poland is hosting about 6 million Ukrainians who have fled the war. In addition to talks with Zelensky, Duda is participating in a summit aimed at putting an end to Russia's 2014 annexion of Crimea. His visit comes as U.S. intelligence agencies indicate Russia is likely to increase attacks on civilian infrastructure and government buildings in Ukraine in the coming days.
That's Alyssa Nadworny reporting. The Dow is down 156 points, or nearly 0.5%. This is NPR News. Use of marijuana and hallucinogens by young adults increased in 2021 compared to years before. That, according to a new report by the National Institute on Drug Abuse. As Ritu Chatterjee reports, while alcohol remains the most used substance in this age group, overall use has been declining for years.
The data is from an annual survey that asks young adults about their drug and alcohol use habits. Marijuana use increased to the highest level ever recorded since 1988. More than 40% of 19 to 30-year-olds reported using marijuana in the past year, and nearly 30% said they'd used the drug in the past month. Use of hallucinogens like LSD and psilocybin was also at an all-time high, with 8% of young adults reporting using these drugs in the past year. Vaping of nicotine and marijuana also increased last year. Binge drinking, which had decreased in 2020, returned to pre-pandemic levels, but overall levels of alcohol used in the past month and year continued a decade-long decline. Ritu Chatterjee, NPR News.
Indonesian authorities are reporting a strong undersea earthquake that struck Sumatra Island. The U.S. Geological Survey says the tremor was a magnitude 6.0. It's centered south of Pagar Alam City in South Sumatra. There were no immediate reports of injuries or serious damage. The Associated Press cites witnesses saying the quake did prompt many residents to flee their homes in panic. They later were alerted that there was no danger of a tsunami. This is NPR News.
How do we reinvent ourselves? And what's the secret to living longer? I'm Anoush Zamarodi. Each week on NPR's TED Radio Hour, we go on a journey with TED speakers to seek a deeper understanding of the world and to figure out new ways to think and create. Listen now.
A difference you can hear. A difference you can feel.
Bess FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Oh no!
Isachar Music presents the single Dirty Works by Link and Chain, a conscious reggae group, distributed by Tough Gong International, available on iTunes and all digital platforms. Email isacharmuzik@gmail.com. Dirty Works by Link and Chain is on the Isachar Music label.
hear, a difference you can feel.
Best FM 100 on your dial. Keep listening.
Do you need reliable health care? We have it.
Yes, we do. Great George Street Pharmacy. Shop number 897 Great George Street, Savannah Lamar, Westmoreland. Opening hours, Mondays to Saturdays, 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call us at 876-603-7372 or WhatsApp us at 876-205-0499. Yes, we have reliable health care for you at Great George Street Pharmacy, Savannah Lamar.
Yes, indeed. I'm your prophet, Mark Stewart, inviting you to this one. It's a big one. It's called Midnight Ball Out. All white, all night. Portmore, St. Catherine. Come, one and all. We need to cry out to God for Jamaica in the midnight hour. We're calling each prayer warrior, evangelist, pastors, church member, sinner, backslider. Come on, come all. Midnight Ball Out. Breakthrough Deliverance Ministry, 18 West Tradeway, Portmore Town Center. It's gotta be. It's Friday, September 2, from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Midnight Ball Out. Wear something white. Come on out as we cry out to God for mercy over Jamaica. We're looking forward to see you there. Mothers of Zion, bang your belly and ball. We don't like what I'm going. See you then. Yes, indeed. This means war. Midnight warfare every Wednesday night from 10 till 5 a.m. Join us, me, the prophet Mark Stewart, and of course the boss shot, Apostle Marshall, for midnight warfare. Come for the songs, come for the word, come for the prayer. Of course, the prayer line will be open. We'll be praying for you in the midnight hour. Don't drop asleep. It is no sleep night right here on Best 100 FM from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Join us. Will you? It's gonna be powerful each and every Wednesday night. Looking forward to have you joining us for midnight warfare prayer. God bless you. God bless you. See you then.
Up the PC, here to pick up the PC, here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. Better place look good, my brother. Better place keep clean, my sister. So come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, my brother. Come along, my sister. Come along, up the PC. Here to pick up the PC. Let the place be good, my brother. Come on,
Yes, good afternoon. Now is the afternoon. And welcome back to the program. Now into the second half of the program here now for today, Tuesday the 23rd of August. And we have the Eyes at Char featured here. And we have our break. We're going to get back to some live chat. At the same time, excuse me, we're going to play a piece of music. Be a Man requested from The Cables by my virgin up in where they come from again? Forget what I'm saying. So remember, but The Cables. Be a Man by The Cables. Make we hear it, no? Oh, we never get it. Oh, Be a Man. Okay. All right. All right. Now, next thing is this. Jamaica is a great example to the world in some areas. Many different countries are examples to the world in different areas. Jamaica is a great example to the world in how to prepare young people in track and field. How to prepare the world, to young people in track and field. And there are other countries. You can learn a lot from Singapore about how to turn a country political discipline around, and even the discipline of the people, but although we are not into the autocratic methods, but you still can learn from Singapore, can learn certain things from Haiti, even though Haiti is still so poor and still so confused. Many things we can learn from many different people. And so it is. If we want for the first time there to be a proper government in Jamaica, it's the first time because there's never been a proper government in Jamaica from the European invade here and turn it into a prison colony, a prison and then a colony. If we want to turn this place into a properly governed community for the first time, there are countries and people that we can look and study that were in a worse position or as bad a position as us. And through various methods and step by step, them turn around them country. So there's things to pick up from this country, from that country, from the other country and people. Recent history and past history and long time history. Pick up all the pieces like what you're Burning Spears say. We have the piece of music by the Cables set. Okay. Yes, so that is the situation. Yes, we are capable of learning from others as others have learned from us. And remember, it will be the first time. There's no reform in this system of government or improving it. Foolishness, we're going to take British colonial exploiting history and system of government and say we're going to take time, improve it till it suit us. Not suit us at all. Not even the English language not suit us. All right, let's hear from the Cables. Request from our listener say, Be a Man. Let's go.
Just to hold my friend. a warning. You better take heed, 'cause Jah is calling. I don't know how it get to this. The people need some justice. He let me know you're not go like this. I just said if you teach, you can't destroy this. Rasta, we are up in this stormy weather. I climb up in some tall things upon the ladder. Before you teach the youths them how to live together. Yeah, hear me, brother. This is a warning. For you Rasta who now hold the meditation. This is a warning. For you evil and thieving politician. This is a warning. For the youth we are destroy the nation. This is a warning. You better take it or there's gonna be a destruction. Hey, heads up government, they attack the mono. The people that take out them all hard, they won't know. What happened to the people in education? You want to lead an educated nation. You teach the youth them how to be ready done. Hey, what happened to the Almighty One? Jah people, you better have a righteous plan or a judgment on the land. This is a warning. For you Rasta who now hold the meditation. This is a warning. For you evil and thieving politician. This is a warning. For the youth we are destroy the nation. This is a warning. You better take heed or there's gonna be a destruction. Yeah. He that sitteth in the place of the Most High shall abide on the shadow of the Most High. High to the Most High. He then me no really want to know. Who not destroy the earth like it a phono. Well, Jah, we suck it but kuhuno. Martin Luther said in his dream, he saw black man and white man and Chinaman living together as one. And Marcus Garvey said, self-reliance for the black man. Hey, hey, this is a warning. This is a warning. Hey, hey, this is a warning. This is a warning. For you Rasta who now on the meditation.
Yes, man, the sound of Jennifer Barrett. And you know that one of the reasons I play this, just last week, the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Just last week, a lady came here and requested if she could deliver a message that she get to deliver to the public. And I asked her to come back the next day, and she came the next day. Her name is Sister Pauline Jackson, a Christian lady born and grown in Jamaica who said that in recent years she has been called to serve the Rastafari cause. And I gave her a listening here, and she was a guest here on the program. And she gave out wake-ups with a sudden start by the completely different persona or personality that she displayed when she started delivering a message. So forceful and so strident, in contrast to the mild-mannered and very almost shy person that we had been talking to before. And she gave out some warning. Matter of fact, one of the warning that she gave out, she told me before, I never asked her the name of the person. So she going to mention the name of a certain Rastafari sister, and she hope it don't cause no problem. So I didn't even ask her who. And she did out of the name of Janine. Now we don't know if it's Janine, the artist, or any other Janine, because I suppose you have other daughters who call themselves or are known as Janine. To be fair to Janine, the artist, or any other sister named Janine, I, on the program on the station, never intend to put out her name in any bad light, even though the guest here did issue some warning about purity of behavior and them kind of way there. We only have it as a duty now for pay. And next warning that we always play, not as much as Jennifer Barrett, but a warning of music by Janine, the artist herself, who recently, about a year or more ago, had been embroiled in some controversy when certain people, a certain person leading a group of people start to put out some negative sound around her name and her lifestyle and behavior. And yet some of them shock even more after that by changing up them lifestyle and behavior. You know, it's a series of things happening and people changing up them lifestyle and behavior and a series of things. Like even when lady saw say she turn over a new leaf in her life and become Christian, carry on some more Christian ministry. And then when them get her aggravated, she kind of out of some rat that kind of resemble the old days BC. Some BBC and some BC resemble the days of before Christ. So let us hear from Janine, you know, in all fairness to her. Her selfishing out a musical warning. Let's hear from Janine. Warning.
This one is a warning, 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 warning. A warning, 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 warning. Watch the language that you use and show a comprehension with the words them that you choose. Simplify your statement or attention you will lose unless you are intentionally trying to confuse. Cause I refuse to sit back and watch you hold the people down, floating in your top positions while the rest of them are drowned. Cause in the sentence of creation all you are is just a noun, the verbs, action, words that put the power to the sound. And that's way beyond profound. When the wealth is for the few, they feel that there is no one they should have to answer to. So the things that they will say are not the things that they will do. Cause even after all the talk, the people still don't have a clue. But at least this much is true, information is the key. Yes, knowledge is the only way the people will be free. So it isn't just a choice, it's a responsibility to keep aware, so you can judge if what they say is what you see. Cause this one is a warning, 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 warning. A warning, 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 warning. Yes, this one is a warning, 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 warning. A warning, 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 warning. That them use. Make sure you're comprehending all the words where them a choose. Learn to simplify their statements and to analyze the clues. As it seems they are intentionally trying to confuse. So refuse, causes ignorance to hold the people down. Just reach toward enlightenment and you can never drown. In the question of creation, you are greater than the noun. In the verb, the action, word that put the power to the sound. Cause you could burn this to the ground when the wealth is for the few.
Yeah, call you. Yes, good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, fire.
Oh, go on.
You know, so I'm going there between earth and sky. I want to say, at the present moment, for me there, the rain has fallen. I don't know about the quality. If the quality is still alright, we still hear me and things.
Yeah, man. Say I hear you good, man.
Alright, cool. So, the zinc, the rain has fallen, and you know the extra nice and everything there.
Yeah, man.
Watch your fire. I've recently, me say, former Prime Minister like PJ Patterson and Bruce Golding come out and them a make some sound like them a try stimulate the thought Bush Gold is a man to me, still they never do that. When him talk, and there's a man. And PJ Patterson, you can see PJ Patterson well learned in the English thing as well. So a two person when them talk, them kind of stimulate. Even when me not agree, but them still stimulate the thought of them thing there. But what I want to say is that, you know, feel like Bruce Golding now should have come expand on when him start out at the conference there where him say he was associated with gunman, because we have problem in the country with crime and them thing there, and we want to clean it up on them thing there. You feel like Bruce Golding should have come expand on it right now.
Yes, and explain more. Explain more, because yes him did come out and openly and fully openly and plainly confess that him not only was involved with them, but him used to use them against him opponent, them political and thing. But it things could become worse as time go by and the country more in the grip of them organization now. And them supposed to not only explain more, them supposed to address them party who involve up to them neck in the breaking of laws and the corruption. Of course them supposed to. And them a dodge from it. Both of them is retired and both of them are dodge from and them feel like them do a whole heap when them do that thing they were there. Them do something but what? It's only a provocation, it's only provoking more things.
Because you know, seems like the whole away want to say not the whole away. Me take back. The whole of the conscious people them would I love to say this crime thing put even a dent where we can identify in a this, and then we could take it from this other sound.
It sounds like something that everybody would desire, but I know that because the thing designed from the beginning for a different purpose. This thing was designed to keep us under control. And we're not going to be able to take this thing and turn it around and make it work for the right thing. It was not set up for the right thing. It's a complete different change up. I've got to take place by the people of Jamaica. The existing thing can't fix. It never make for work for us. And that's why you see it does stuck this on nothing now going. It's a complete different thing of going. And we the people have got to dash with that completely and write up a set of rules and things from scratch and implement something from scratch. Completely different thing.
So what PJ Patterson and Bruce Golding feel like though? How them feel like though? I promote themselves in all age.
I don't know if it's them ask for this discussion to take place or if it's the journalists pull them out. I feel it's more the journalists pull them out. But what them doing is trying to leave as good a record. They're more concerned with them record more than what needs to be done. You see, the whole of them always admire. All right, the JLP admire America very much and admire the American Revolution. The PNP admire Cuba very much and admire the Cuban Revolution. But none of them is willing to admit to the people that the Jamaican people have to carry out a revolution like the American Revolution and the Cuban Revolution, because when something completely different is needed, you have to throw out what was there and build something from scratch. They don't want that. And don't want that. A generalship them are going with same way.
Yeah. I respect fire.
Yeah, man, but the people, little by little, the people will understand that none of the two of them, this thing can correct little by little. The other countries in the world, people are rising up every year, every decade. People are rising up and throwing out completely the wicked thing we are going and build from scratch.
Yeah, man, because they are not 80, right now. How many people want to make a stand in the 80 right now?
Yes.
Yeah, man, respect, bro.
Thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yeah, man, cool.
All right, we have more caller. All right, next one. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mr. Small.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. Good thanks, Mr. Small, you know, I ask you, how much do you have left before the World Cup?
Which World Cup?
The World Cup, Football World Cup.
I don't know.
I think them say you have almost 96 days left for the World Cup.
Uh-huh.
I don't know which one of the World Cup.
So why that important?
Huh?
Why is that important?
You know, the World Cup is very important to the world because it carry a very significant amount of revenue to each country that hosts the World Cup, Mr. Smart.
Revenue? Oh, which country was in the World Cup this time?
A lot of country in the World Cup.
No, the country that is hosting. The country that is hosting the World Cup is which one?
Qatar.
Oh.
Yeah, and them say must be 96 days left for it, I think.
89. I hear says 89. 89.
89? Saturday them say was 100 days. So I don't know get to 89 from Saturday.
I hear that is November 20th it's supposed to open.
Okay. Well, that's wonderful, but just wait me that Reggae Boy never qualified for it, you know.
Yeah.
And that me call for reason with you upon this morning, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because along with the teachers, where me hear that the teachers them migrate and some find better wages and better liberty in a life. So may I say if the government have difficulty with the teacher, why the government don't import teachers in order to fill those vacancies? That's
I don't know. I thought you would give your opinion because I don't know why you would ask me why the government not that because I don't defend the government and I don't know what them up to. But hold on. Where them would import these teachers? Teachers to teach what?
Basic in English and maths and science.
Maths and science. Where them would import these teachers?
Where do get them from? More like Cuba as usual, you know.
So the Cuban teacher them would have to know English.
Yeah, but you have a lot of Cuban teachers who know English. They just don't know Spanish only.
Yes. So is there a reason why the teachers leave in Jamaica? Why?
Yeah, to find better life and living.
All right. So the Cuban teachers, if you manage to attract some Cuban teachers, it's going to cost you less than the Jamaican teachers pay or more.
Well, if it's a negotiation required, then it's going to cost more.
Why? No, not necessarily. But whatever it's going to cost, the Cuban teachers going to stay in Jamaica forever?
Yeah, them choose to because citizenship are available.
If some teachers in Cuba who can teach maths and science willing to come to Jamaica and they also can talk English, that means them coming to Jamaica because something attract them here, most likely the condition and the pay, right?
Yes, sir.
And most likely also the fact that them know English attract them here because them can fill the role more than a Cuban teacher who don't know English, right?
Yes, sir.
So a Cuban teacher who come into Jamaica because them going to get better conditions and Jamaica more free than Cuba or they pay more.
Yeah.
Them also might be attracted a little more to go somewhere else where the pay is more. The other place where the Jamaican teacher them go.
Not entirely, because remember, you know, Cuba is under a lot of sanction, you know, especially from the intern government, you know.
So why that would have stopped Cuban from leave Jamaica, teach schoolroom and go America?
Well, if them contract up, them basically have the right to do that, sir.
So eventually them Cuban teacher might leave Jamaica and go America. And I know that America would have well like attract them. If it's even for sure, say, them turn them back on Cuba. And like how them can talk English, them can get in America. Them can fit in America easy too. Anyway, tell me something now. Is who bring up these ideas about who brought up this idea about hiring teacher from foreign to replace the Jamaican teacher where I leave Jamaica? Who bring up that idea?
No, that's my personal concept, you know.
All right, this is your concept. It's your concept. So you're the first person to come on that idea?
I'm not sure, sir.
And you never heard anybody else with that idea before you?
No, but because of the
No, hold on. No, you tell me too much thing one time, so I don't know what to believe. Tell me one thing at a time and I can more believe it. Is you first come up with this idea?
Yeah, I think that, yeah. But I think it done before, back in the early 70s, 60s, 70s, within them line there, in the 70s.
So if it done before, that means it's not you first come up with it then?
No, sir. I'm like to acknowledge that me are the only one where come up with that idea, because knowing Cuba, there's a lot of things going on with Cuba.
So are them thing that trouble you now? Are them thing that trouble you now, the fact that Jamaican teachers leaving and going to America? Does that trouble you now?
No, what is troubling me, sir, is because of the lack of the payment and the treatment from the government to the social workers.
Which social worker?
Both the police, the nurses, the teachers, all are complaining about lack of payment and ill treatment from the government. Isn't that so, Mr. Small?
All right, hear this now. I am not directed and led, you see? You hear me? My thinking and my preoccupation, what I think about and what come on my attention,
yes,
is not directed by what come out in the news.
Yes, sir.
But I know that a lot of people in Jamaica, them wait to hear what the news saying and what the news say them should be talking about, and then them just follow and talk about what the news or what the officials say they must be talking about.
You never hear the media complain about payments in
Yes, I hear them complain, but I don't follow. My life is not conducted by the media. I don't pay attention to various things.
And that is very wonderful to know that.
To know what? To know what?
To know say Mr. Small's life is not hold on by payment from his boss or from the station itself, you know.
They were wonderful about that.
To know that you are a very independent person, Mr. Small. You don't depend on the government.
We're not saying nothing wonderful about that.
Mr. Small, you don't depend on the government to feed your child in school, you know.
Right, so I'm not saying nothing wonderful about that.
Yeah, because that give you more time and to do more, to be more supportive in what you're doing, like the media, in the media works. Yeah, Mr. Smart. You don't understand, no, Mr. Smart, that Mr. Smart is a very contributive person to our society. When you speak of even revolution, Mr. Smart, these young people, they don't know how to start, when to start, or where to start a revolution. The only thing the young people them know, Mr. Small, is to sit down at daytime and expect their mother and father to bring bread.
So you say all the young people in Jamaica worthless and sit down and wait for them parents to give them bread?
Mr. Small, if you go to Cuba, you never see a child sit down on the street unless you are in front of the doorway.
No, you jump from one place to the other.
Let's make a comparison, Mr. Small. You understand? Because that's all lackadaisical our people and the system is become, because the system is a part of us, you know. And when we be lackadaisical towards the system it's like it's going down a slope.
All right, you know, the average youth out a door there. Them ever own a pair of football boots?
In Cuba?
In Jamaica, average youth out a door. Them ever own a pair of football boots?
That's a good subject, you know, Mr. Small. No, sir. It's not like say about 60% of them own football boots.
Not so much. Can't so much. Can't so much as 60% of the youth in Jamaica own football boots. Can't be.
Mr. Smart.
Yeah.
When you have 100% a male student in a high school classroom, right? And out of the 100, how much percent of them end up being a part of the squad, of the school, the football squad?
Only a few can be on the squad, but everybody must be able to play football.
Yes, sir. Yes,
everybody,
sir, I agree with that.
everybody should be able to enjoy participating in every sport.
Yes, Mr. Small, I agree. But you see, the ending of the sporting system, especially football, is to no avail because you see the ending. Well, all right. So when a youth make it through high school and play for a school, him end up in a Premier League. Him play 2 years in a Premier League. You don't hear anything else about him.
No, you jump all over. You're jumping all over the place. You're jumping all over the place. I don't think you really believe. I don't think you really believe anything can solve. I don't think you have a picture of how you would like things to stay.
Mr. Small, the system.
What did I just say a while ago?
You say you don't think me understand much about the system.
No, that's not what I just said. I don't think you have an idea how you would like things to really stay. I think you jump all over the place. I don't think you really have an idea.
Mr. Small, according to like other local country in the world, not just Jamaica, but other local country in our world, Mr. Small. Our country they way down at the bottom, Mr. Small.
You jump all over the place. No, you talk. You jump all over the place. You. Hello. Tell me when is the last time Jamaica ever free?
Free from what? Colonialism?
Tell me when is the last time Jamaica ever free?
Free, like, explain freedom or free speech. Or
so you don't understand nothing about free. You don't understand a free.
No,
country.
because Mr. Small, the word free, you know. The word free is what? Is a action word. It's an action word.
All right, I believe it does feel for chat, you know.
No, Mr. Small, and I say I'm not asking. I call it for reason we didn't about.
Yeah. Tell me something now. Why you call me for reason about World Cup?
Yes, Mr. Small, as I tell you before, because you see the World Cup, it appeals especially with the media. Because the media is the one that highlights the World Cup across the globe. And it brings a lot of revenue around the world. Whether you go to a store and you buy a Neville's t-shirt, or you go to the store and you buy a Manning's t-shirt.
No, you just a chat round and round. I don't think I don't think you're really serious.
Mr. Small, you said something about free, so I'm asking you.
Yes. All right, hear me now. Hear me now. Yeah, hear me now.
Yes, boss, me I hear a long time.
I don't want my program to be a thing where when people just want to hear them voice, them call up a program and talk all kind of different thing. If you do have no idea how a thing for work out and you want some work out, you can state that. But I don't think that is the case with you.
Okay.
I believe that in any country, all of the youth them should have the opportunity to play all of the sport them that any or even two sport that that is well known in the country where him live, and therefore
I agree.
Hold on, you're not listening now. You're not listening. So you say true, you're not listening. Really, I try to talk to the rest. I listen to them. I believe that in every country, the youth in our country, while them is in school, should be able to participate in more than one sport and by using the proper equipment and so on. So when it become a privilege, when it is a privilege for a youth to put on a pair of football boots and experience playing a football match in football boots, that country not really reach a level of standard of living that is desirable. Supposed to have in a country, if the football boots don't even belong to each student, there's enough football boots at a school that when one set of youth not wearing a set of football boots, at least 40 or 50 or 60 others can wear them. And therefore, everybody get the experience of using the right equipment and the right, and playing on the right size field. It's like how every school should have a field and a running track and a football field that is the right length, the full length and the right size that them get the opportunity to know. Because one of the reasons why Jamaica football, I believe, is of a lower standard. Most of the football that our little youth them kick around is some little small size football field or some little scrimmage football with some little tiny goal. So that's why them want to reach right up in the goal mouth before them try to shoot ball from way out. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And things like that. So I think about these things. I'm not no great footballer or no football fan, you know. But I still think about how I would have like my community and in the country that I belong to stay so that everybody can participate in every form of life, if it's even part-time, and get the experience of them things. But if you know really think about things in a serious way and trying to conceive how you would have like say a country or community stay, I don't want just there chat, just chat all kind of things.
Chat and not participate.
Yeah, not chat and not participate. Chat and just a chat a whole heap of things just for really say, yeah, talk on radio and all them with it.
Because when me
all right, I forgot to some more call though.
One second.
No, not no 1 second. We forgot to some more call. Time really a go on. You understand me?
Let's see it now.
Yes. Yes, the numbers are 619-1508. 619-1508. And 279. We have our next call. Let's go to the next call. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, afternoon, Mr. Small.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's just a quick one I want to ask you in terms of black people.
In terms of what?
In terms of black people, the black population of people, if they were the first persons here on earth, and also I would like to know how the white population comes based on the fact that black people were here before.
It is well known and well agreed by now that human life emerge and start on the African continent. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So human life and the human family emerge on the African continent and develop and grow. And part of human life, a normal part of human life is traveling and exploring. You understand?
Yes.
And in traveling and exploring, some of the human life leave out of Africa.
Yes.
And go to the next piece of land that was nearby and explore and grow. And some of the human life go deeper into Africa in all different directions and travel and grow. And the further them travel and grow is the more differences develop with time, you understand?
Okay.
So people develop different habits. People develop different diet, what to eat, and people develop different skills, you know?
Okay.
And people all start to develop different features too. Some people eye get smaller, and some people eye get larger. Some people's skin get darker, some people's skin get lighter.
Okay.
And over
so
So
in terms of you're saying that they're going to different areas and develop these type of features. So yeah, what I'm basically saying in terms of you're saying that them going to other countries where you have white persons and then
not where you have white person. Not where you have white person. No one was outside there. People spread out from Africa in every direction and spread right around the world. And the more people spread and the more time pass, is the more people develop different features on them body and different skills in them life and different ways of doing things.
Oh, so it makes them generic to us as black people, or you would consider them as normal people like us?
All right, hear this now. I wasn't comparing them with us. I don't know how you stay now. I don't know if you are a white man. I don't know if you are a black woman. I don't know if you're old. I don't know if you're young. I don't know you. I don't think you know me. So when I say
Yes,
us,
ma'am,
hold on.
Me know you.
Make a done. When I don't talk, you go and get to know I better. And when you talk and I make you done, I get to know you better. So I don't know how you stay. So I don't know how to compare them white people with us. What I'm saying that all human beings emerge in Africa first. And then them spread out in every direction, because that is one of the human behaviors, to spread out and travel and learn more and keep on spreading. Human beings have a habit of traveling more and more to find out things.
Okay.
But you would like to know whether the first people was black, or you would like to know, you would like to compare the white people, the black people now, and all them kind of thing there, right?
No, not to compare. It's because we're having a discussion and we understand that the first people were here were black people.
Hold on.
The discussion,
When I say you and a group of people was having a discussion?
Yeah, me and some of my fellow brethren.
And you say you come to agreement that the first set of people was black, or you come to finding out that?
We were discussing.
No, we past discussing now. I ask you if you come to agreement, or if you find out something. If you just agree and say make the football match be 40 minutes, and some say no, make it be 20 minutes, that's an agreement. Or if you did find, hold on, would you listen to me till I done, and then I listen to you till you done, and that time we get to know one another better. Because if we don't listen to one another before the other person finish express them thoughts, you're not going to get to know the other person better. So you did come to agreement that the first people was black, or you did discover that the first people was black?
We come to an agreement that the first people were black. Based on the discussion, it says that Ice Age caused other different color to come. And the discussion goes far. The black people were the first origin people.
All right.
So I was saying.
Okay, go ahead.
So I was saying that people is people. That's all I can say. Whether you're black, white, or pink, people is people. So I don't try to differ a color to determine a person in terms of nature-wise.
So your discussion and your group, did you discuss how people come to get different features? What is about Ice Age?
Says Ice Age, why them get the different colors.
All right, so how long was the Ice Age?
Answer that. Me personally, no. Answer that.
No, we were discussing about...
No, don't go through the long story. Hello, hold on. Not now. Don't go through the long story and tell me how long what you were discussing. Just answer. Hold on, please. Listen to me. Can you listen to me a little, please? Just tell me if you have an idea how long the Ice Age was.
Not necessary, but we...
No, it's not a matter of necessarily, no. It's not a matter of necessarily. It's either you have an idea... Hello. Yes. You don't think it better if one of we talk at a time? Because otherwise we're not going to listen one another if both of we talk at the same time. It don't matter. Hey, any of you have any idea how long the Ice Age was?
No, we just know that there was a time period and there was a Ice Age period.
All right.
And that was one of the reasons why humanity had to resort to certain type of living like caves and...
All right, hold on. All right, okay. You know how long ago the Ice Age was?
No.
All right, you know how far in the world the Ice Age had spread? It was all over the world, or it was at some part?
I think it probably was in the northern part of Europe.
The northern part of Europe, that is up near to the North Pole.
Yes, definitely.
And when it was in the North Pole, it wasn't in the South Pole same time.
Well, maybe not much, because of the difference in the geographical difference
What geographical difference?
The polar part of the experience more coolness than
The what? The what? Hold on. The what? Put your mouth at the phone, man.
The more northern part of the country.
Yeah, of the globe, of the globe.
Right. The more northern part of the globe would experience more of the changes in the climate.
Than where?
Than in the southern or the tropical.
No, not about tropical. Southern, north and south pole, you see? Is not approximate to one another.
Yeah.
So the north and south pole would have similar conditions.
Yeah.
Then where you get it that the north would have more extreme condition than the south? Did you get that or are you just guessing that?
Based on the...
Put your mouth at the phone, man.
Based on the fact that the North Pole would be the coolest area on the globe.
So the North Pole's colder than the South Pole?
Not necessarily.
Then what you just said a while ago? No, that you said a while ago.
Yeah, I guess the weather condition would probably create that difference. I don't know.
All right, hear this now.
Yeah.
I am not any great geographer or any great earth scientist or anything like that. But I get the impression that the North Pole and the South Pole, even though them have different land mass, and it seemed to me like them have more land mass up in the northern part of the hemisphere. Up in the northern part of the polar region than in the southern part. The southern part seems to me like it's more ice more than land. But you understand that is in the tropical area of the world that human being emerge?
Yeah, definitely. The tropics, yeah.
Yeah, in the tropics.
A more warmer condition.
Yes, and it's in Africa. You understand that most scientists around the world agree says in Africa human life developed first?
Yes, definitely.
And you understand that is travel. Human being have a habit of travel, naturally travel and explore because of them curiosity and them intelligence. And them naturally travel and find more and more places them can live. And them find that the more them travel, is the more variety them enjoy in food and in different things. And through that human being find out say the earth is huge and the land masses is huge. And human being been traveling for hundreds and thousands of years. You appreciate that?
Yeah, and they continue to explore as well.
Yes, and through that now them even now explore outer space and all them way there.
Yeah.
All right, so all of the group have some common understanding about how the different physical features develop in a different part of the world.
Yeah, definitely. The climate play a particular role in the change.
Yeah, climate, yes, all different things, yeah.
Yeah,
but the ice age, you know, tell us about the ice age.
And the ice age.
Yeah, climate, ice age not part of climate.
Yeah, the ice age is the climatic condition.
Yes, and if you decide to stick it out in the ice age at them places, you're going to adapt yourself in different ways, whether by wearing animal skin, whether by wearing animal skin or by lighting fire inside a cave or different thing. But we know very little. I don't know about you if you know plenty, but I know very little. And human beings in general know very little, but them have a high capacity to learn more.
Yes, and that's our mission to continue to learn. That's why we make it a point of our duty to come and address this situation.
Discuss.
Surgery. So we're just curious to know more because we respect the sir and You know, we admire the work that you're doing.
So you,
And keep up the good work, sir.
yeah man, thank you. You don't have any female in your group?
Yeah, but sometimes the female is not available, you know.
Well, you better get some more. If you want to learn plenty more, you better get some more female in your group.
Okay.
The whole of you young?
Yeah. No, man, we are a big man. Senior people.
Eh? So what?
Senior people, man.
Who know senior people?
50s, 40s and them 40s, 50s.
Oh, 40s and a senior.
No, it's 50, 55 going over.
Yeah, 55 and middle age, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But the younger one in the group are like 45, 47 going on.
Yeah, well, it's suit enough for associate, not every day, but it's suit enough to keep contact with younger people down, know, and older people down, know, and better looking people down. Know.
That's why we do that, you know, get some advice on you.
No better looking people not there, so you have to go find some lady. No better looking people not there, Bess. No better looking people not there, Bess FM on the air at this time.
Alright, boss.
Alright, thank you, sir. No boss not there, sir. Yes. No boss not there, sir. No.
Alright, sir.
Yeah, man, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.
Very well. Nice, that's good. Yes, we have more. Next call. Good afternoon and welcome.
When me people talk about ice ears, when I time used to ask myself, you know, I wonder if the whole earth is covered with ice.
Yeah.
You know, because
I don't know if the whole earth, but it was plenty more than the percentage, you know.
Yeah, and listening to what is happening with the climate, come like we are going now one hot age.
Yeah, and that is an artificial thing, in other words, man-made. It's not a result of just natural conditions and universal conditions, but because of the carelessness of human being.
True. That means I said so. Carelessness. We are talking about we have to set up the government, the laws of the land, and do away with what they have give to us or force on us.
Yes, them not give nothing to us. Them abuse, them intrude, them enforce them upon us, yeah.
Yeah. All right, just say we can learn from other nations out there.
Yeah.
To come to a better idea of run our country.
Yeah, many different. Yes, man.
Yeah, like how others.
Now, when you say our country, you know, we can make this our country if we choose, you know.
Yeah.
This is not our country, you know.
All right.
But we can make this our country if we choose. Some people already make it their country, but under the condition of the government. But me now would refuse to make this my country under this condition. Only under my condition me would accept this as my country. So we can make this country our country, but only if we take control of it for the first time ever.
Yeah. And you said that other people have learned from us.
In certain areas. Most different people in the world know a little thing. So each people in the world know a little bit of knowledge. So we can learn from them a lot. The people in the world can learn several things from us, but there's several little things. And we can learn multitude of little things from several different people around the world.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you, tell me one of the little things somebody out there learn from us.
How to organize young people to participate in track and field athletics.
That's one of the things.
Yes.
To organize young people in athletics.
Organize how to participate in track. That's why I hear me as I talk to the youth. We are talking about World Cup. Say, if Jamaica was to be a country that I feel satisfied to be in, all youth would have to have the opportunity to wear football boots and play several football match, not just top footballer.
All right, me did ask for one. Can you tell me one more?
In Jamaica, there is a high chance to participate in discussion and composition. So discussion is like when me and you do, and composition is when me and you plan out what we say. Me and you talk now without plan out. But Jamaica is a place where you can also get plenty experience planning out what to say and how to say it and how to say it without music and how to say it with music. Jamaica have a lot of opportunity in that direction. Jamaica is a discussion headquarters and a composition headquarters.
All right. And if people can look on these two examples and make themselves a better nation, why are we not making ourselves a better nation?
No, we have the makings. Those are two of the makings that we have already. That's why we know we can do the rest. We have the makings. Some of the makings. And because we master them two field, there's no doubt that we can master the rest. The amount of gangster, listen now, the amount of gangster where they are Jamaica, the amount of gun where they are Jamaica, the amount of violence where they are Jamaica, I know we can master a disciplined place where everybody serve in the security forces and everybody can expert fighter. If everybody in Jamaica learn how to serve in the security forces and be an extra fighter, nobody in Jamaica bully nobody else. All bad men have to keep them backside quiet. All politicians and police and soldiers keep themselves quiet.
Yeah, but you can't train 100 person to fight. Yet still you have some who come out even more superior in the fighting skill and the rest of them still can bully the one way.
No. I guarantee you when everybody, you see like how all lion can fight? Don't you know say all lion can fight?
Yeah.
Don't all fish can swim?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you have all human beings physically prepared and trained to keep order, no group can't bully the rest.
All lion can fight, but if you study the lion world, sometimes lion have to run from other lions.
Yes, I agree. And that is why lion deal with open country. Lion not live in a neighborhood and coop up place. Because if other lion a bully lion one place, that lion go to a next place and set up for him then. I don't know if you know nothing about lion.
Mm-hmm.
What about people that talk about lion and none know the behavior of lion?
Mm-hmm. So, if we train all our youths them on security skill.
Order, yes. Not more emphasis more on order. Hear this now, hear this.
One who get bully have to go run.
Yes.
Find someone to set up him then.
Him and bully, all bullies stay one side. All bullies, when all people know how to defend themselves, all bullies stay one side and bully them one another.
Yeah, because that if the people them unite them force against the bully.
You are if and but. Me not if and but. So you can go on if and but.
But the people, because sometimes, man physically stronger than man. People physically stronger than people.
Yes, and what the strong man going to do? What is the strong man going to do?
Most likely, them intend to bully the weaker one.
Yes, well, he's not the majority. Well, hear this now.
Combine together.
All right, hear this now.
Stand up to the stronger one.
All right, hear this now. You don't have no hopes, no. You are arguing against the possibility, no. But I know not only the possibility.
I'm not arguing, Mr. Jerry.
All right, well, since you're arguing, then why you cut me when I talk?
Well, you cut me to don't.
No. Hear this now. All strong man together is a minority. Make you know that.
Yeah.
And that is what is going to come around the world. All of the strong man and strong nation is getting to find out that them is a minority. And all of the super rich that been ruling the world for quite a while now is coming to the realization, say the super rich may not dominate forever. May not.
Mm-hmm. And them know that, so them try to keep us divided.
You're asking me or you're telling me?
I'm about telling you, asking.
No, you cannot be. You're making an idiot of yourself if you go and make a statement like that. You cannot be telling me and asking me at the same time.
I'm asking you there.
No, well, if you want to know.
That is one of them tricks to keep us divided, don't. Because them know if we unite.
Which side? Well, I go and ask you a question now. Which side are you on?
Which side me sound like my
Don't ask about no question. Make a cut the argument since you don't answer me. Are you on the side of this? Are you on the side? Are you on the side of the super strong and the super rich?
No.
All right, cool, nice. We have any more calls?
Bless up.
Thank you, sir. More. Good afternoon and welcome.
Greetings, Rasta. Afternoon.
Go on.
Afternoon to your listeners.
Go on.
Yeah, man, me there listening to the reasoning, Jerry.
Yeah,
and just feel for semi little peace.
Yes, sir.
Because me always think about, the different races.
Yeah.
And, as you would say, and as, my little investigation or research, all people derive from out of Africa, which is
all humans are one.
One, yeah. But what always puzzle me still is the different features and the different looks and everything like that. And one at a time I said to myself, I said to you now, and you can hear me out. You see, we have banana tree and a different gross Michelle. You name the different species of banana. And we know say that come from the earth, and I jam it that. You see me? And I could go into coconut tree and ackee tree, and there's a diversity of coconut tree and other different trees and plants. So I believe, the Creator did create human being, the different human being, whether Chinese and Indian, you name it, Africans. But none of we are superior to none. And, we just come from the Almighty, you understand? Me learn about evolution. I'm not really have a problem with it of such, in the sense that, me not believe we derive from, monkey or so. But me believe, say, God created the human being. When him say, let us make man, or the Bible said that, it means different species of men, just like different trees and so on. So I make that point there already. So I don't know what you have to say about that still.
All what you're talking to me about is what was written already,
Yes, sir.
So you want me office? You want to know me office about what was written?
In terms, because to me here you have to, with the previous caller before that one here say, the rest of human beings them to come out of Africa, them basically spread out and so forth. It seems as if, we intermingle with each other and then, come Chinese out of black and, because people have say, black people basically carry every race.
Black people carry every race? What do you mean by that?
No, me hear that argument.
Where you hear that argument?
Just like how...
No, don't tell me just like how. Tell me where. Where you hear that argument?
Sometime...
don't tell me about time. I don't want you about time. I want to hear about where. Where you hear that argument?
In my community.
Then why you dragging something where you're in a community here, so? That is only confusing. I never said that. What other people say, I'm not responsible for what other people say. Say everybody come out of black people. It's not I did say that.
Well, true. So, thanks for the correction. Well, Jerry...
What I know, I never say everybody come out of black people. I say everybody come from out of Africa.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, understand that. My bad. So I believe that too. So everybody come out of Africa and we all can
agree. But some people know. Some people believe in a black supremacy. And them go and tell us all race come out of black people and all them way there. I don't have to talk that. And I know that black supremacy is just as stupid as white supremacy. So that's why I avoid that from my little youth. From them put it to me when my little youth, me realize, me decide, no man, that I'm not used to that. That can't help me.
Yeah, and me right now, Jerry, because one of the time me da go down that road if you tell you the truth. But when me think about it, me I say that I hear that argument about them there because at the end of the day, it's like a same division you are come up with as a black race. When you come with that argument there, whether you want to come with it from a nationalist point of view or whatever point of view you want to come, because you just want to show say you're superior or your race superior. And it's the same with that argument like white supremacy. So, you know, we just need to understand, say, you know, everything come from the Almighty, and they say there, and He make all things beautiful. You understand? But among us, you know, sometimes we pick up ways which, especially the Caucasian and the rich white, they pick up some ways where, I mean, devilish and demonic, and it did lead me.
So the rich white,
them could never come.
So when you say the rich white, hold on. So you say the rich white pick up some ways where devilish more than the rich black.
No, not necessarily, because you have some devilish ways. Because now.
So well then, all right. So we don't want to mislead nobody. There. At least we don't know about you. So we don't want to mislead nobody about which race having more wickedness and which one responsible for more wickedness. What I know is that the European lately, over the last 500-600 years, gained almost complete domination over the rest of the world, and because of that, a lot of people, including non-European, believe say that's a divine order. Idiot business, idiot.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why education and history is so important, you know, Jerry, because for the last 5,000 years or so, with the domination of the Caucasian or the European race.
No, it's not 5,000. It's not 5,000 years. No, European dominate. Not so long.
Well, I think about 400 years or so.
Well, I was saying 500 and plus years, but remember, yes, 3,000 years ago, or 4,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, you did have some dominant European civilization, but they never dominate the whole world. They dominate plenty, but not the whole world. Definitely. And because they did have a couple world power in them time there. Yeah. That no means say it was the European that dominate the whole world. True, the domination of the whole world by the European is about maybe 500-600 years now, about 400-600 years.
Yeah, and they never get to dominate Ethiopia, and that is one of the things I always appoint my friends into to say, look.
All right, yeah, hear me now. The program it kind of late, so if you want to keep up this discussion longer, you have to make a talk earlier. You have to make a talk earlier. Because we have a few things to do, you know. You have to come in tomorrow earlier, right, sir? Please.
Yes, sir. Look more.
Nice, yes. All right, I think we must have some more live chat by now. Yes, we do, and also we have a few more piece of music to play, and a time for a few more phone calls. But so it is. Today is the 23rd, right? 23rd of August. Tuesday, the 23rd of August. And the numbers are 619-1508, 619-1508, and 279-8473, 279-8473. Yeah. All right, do you want to play a piece of music? You have a music name, Never Make a Pretty Woman Your Wife. Or somebody requested days ago. But maybe we have a call, you know. Line up that for me, no? Never Make a Pretty Woman Be Your Wife. Good afternoon, welcome.
Reggae.
Go on.
Tell me, listen. So where does Indian come from? New Africa too?
Where Indian come from? No, Indian come from India to Jamaica.
No.
People come from different time, them come from different places. Depend on the time. All human beings come from in Africa. All human beings.
I mean, also my grandfather, I know. I heard strong to my grandfather come from India, but I don't remember. In my father, the district, but I never remember my father. tell you. And it take him about 3 days from where he lives to the train station. And it take him about another 2 days again. After the ship, we're waiting for more people. So it take him about 5 days, and he leave the yard. So they ready to sail off.
So overboard him sailing?
The ship name Rhine.
No, I never asked the name. I said who boat it was, who ship it was.
I don't know. How me tell you that?
It was an Indian man ship?
What?
It was an Indian man ship? So you never know who did bring the Indian come to Jamaica?
I am not my Jamaica too. I know that he come by ship. The ship
I asking you don't know who did bring the Indian come to Jamaica?
So who did bring him?
Yeah.
The Bakra Master,
who is Bakra Master?
What?
Who is Bakra Master?
The same plantation, one of them.
Who is that? Who is that?
The Bakra Master, property owner.
Yeah, who is that? Who them?
The man who own property.
Yes, who are those? Who are those people?
The human being.
No, which human being?
Me don't know, me never born him then, me.
It's alright. Since you don't want to know, the same white man can rape your country and rape you.
Nobody can rape me.
Yes, you get raped, but you don't know. That's why you feel comfy. You feel comfy because you think a sofa you sit down on that time.
You see, I have the command, they don't like food, but
yeah, me know.
You like talk to the command.
You think I want bench, you think I want board bench you sit down on, but on a board bench.
You go and talk with your talk.
Yeah.
You know, but me can't choose. Me know so my grandfather come and ship me around. I reach any 18, near 2000.
Yeah.
1900. My father born 1900.
All right, you tell me that already.
Yeah, me know.
Yeah, but anyway, a thief your land. The Englishman come thief the whole of India. And when him get on a poor now, him offer you for go on farm work in the West Indies. Thief your land and make you get poor and make you come in. Because if you never poor, you wouldn't left there come here.
Me wouldn't say no. Me don't know my grandfather. My grandfather did when me about 6 months. My mother made about 6 or 7 months.
Yeah. All right. Call early in the program. Somebody like you can call late night program. You have too much long talk and it's good. You talk good, but can't call a late night program.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Live chat you know. We have any more call? Live chat. Delroy Henry say, why are you surprised that the houses will not be delivered till the godfather of corruption, dictator of the JLP, comedy house show is planned? In other words, why am I surprised that Holness said the house them nothing over unless him command them over? That is the house for the Garvey people. Them. Johnny Johnson, I yell it. And him say I watched a newscast last night when him said the government house cost 36 million. The government bill house cost 36 million. And the private housing is 18 million. You understand me? Liebert Brooks I yell. Young pressure say. Like always listening from time to time. A while now I don't text, but still listening from Pittsburgh. Johnny Johnson said, Jerry, where's our ball that we brought to the World Cup? Biggest ball in the world. I don't know. All them they are con game. Annie Williams said, no need to import teachers. Consider the number of teaching training colleges in Jamaica and the numbers they graduated this year alone. Employ them and pay them. Damian Pollack said, yeah man Jerry, we are going to change it. We the 63% are going to change this as the 63 rise higher and higher to 100%. Bevan Fear Weather said, what we need is a righteous king and righteous princes who rule justly. Johan Crook said, if we the people of Jamaica can't block those MP from entering their office, nothing will get done. I agree with you. So we in Lucy, Hanover next day, work start on the road from Lucy to Askenish. Good. Johnny Johnson said, I see sports, diplomatic, the same way in a nation can name an icon figure as ambassador. Yes, he refused to give Dennis Rodman credit for his work in North Korea. Now he wants to go to Russia. Pablo Music say competitive sports is one of them. One of the areas of our great expertise. Yeah, man. Johan Crooks, Sister D. Ruben, I hear Johan Crooks and I say, that the whole of Jamaica for do with Ivory constituency. Big up myself and get some actual work out of them. With every constituency, yeah. No ease upon them. Them get way long, then get too long. Johnny Johnson says, see as a social scientist, Learn elder based on your number of years on the planet. Experiences common sense. True teacher. Pablo Music said cornerstone of community development. With school willing to provide gears for their students. Irie? Yes, Pablo. Johnny Johnson said these Jamaican women athletes runners are true ambassadors for Jamaica, as well as Bob Marley, Joseph Hill, and other ordinary citizens who carry Jamaican passport in the diaspora globally. Tackle class Bongo Jerry ideas of learning from others, including countries in terms of tactics and strategies to improve one's similar position, are commendable. Thank you. Damian Pollock said, I just always hate when I hear some people referring to holiness as our leader, which is a damn blasted idiot talk. I agree with you. Sister D. Ruben said to Annie Williams, for real. Yeah, man. Taki Lemke said, you know that Japanese defeat the Russian naval in their battle at the turn of the century, 1904 and 1905? Yes. To be exact, strategies they had learned from their Korea experience in the past, yes. Taki Lemke said, the Japanese never forgot being defeated by Admiral Seiyun Shin of Korea, close to the end of the 16th century. That's 300 years before. 1598, with only 12 ships versus against 100 ships, and prior many defeats early in the quest. Takilemka say, soon come to you. Admiral, yeah man. Admiral, even touted the Japanese to exceed Admiral Nelson from the European experience. Yes, Patrick also said, very good day. I agree with you that Jamaica has never had a proper government. The first time we tried political parties, it came with a water-wash independence and division among our people. Johnny Johnson said, Jerry, you mentioned a brethren called Bona passed on a few weeks. He was an artist Rasta. Was he an artist Rasta who favored Max Romeo but taller, but read in the same way? He had a son who lived in Brazil, lived in New York City. I see him, yeah man, same Bono. Johnny Johnson said Bono lived in Staten Island and returned to Jamaica about 15 years ago after he took his mom to look for his mom. Some Rastas in Park Hill, Asha Fire, Birch Hill, Ras Mascal. Bono was a nice virgin artist, deep meditation. I am saying man. Patrick Hall said, both Buster and Norman Manley bones should be removed from hero circle, burnt bones and then sprinkled in the sea or bury them in England. Replace them with two other heroes who have contributed much to Jamaica. Black and Proud say. Hold on, man. Black and Proud say, always a teaching moment to their program. I'll just sorry the station not getting the kind of support through advertisement from corporate Jamaica. Anyway, we know Babylon is with truth. Yeah, well, we can't get it from ordinary people. We can take advertising from ordinary small business and all kind of different business, and we can make this station or anything we do prosper. Yes, we can. Is the poorer make the rich rich? The poorer can make them one another prosperous. That's my thinking. Bevin Fairweather said, govern yourself and teach others to govern themselves. Who are we, Jerry, and who leads we? Patrick Cole said, Bruce Golden and PJ, conscience about them, and it said that as a man gets older, confession gets greater and one gets closer to one family. Sister D say, a true the higher talk. Patrick Cole say, PJ Patterson should reform and Bruce Golden and reborn and place in a prime ministership again, they would do worse, if that was so. So let us not be fooled by their utterances. Taki Lemko said, true. I true that on a serious note. All gangs have to take with them backside if everyone are together. All learning, Bevin say, Fairweather say, all learning to fight can be good if it must be to keep order that is good. All learning to fight can be good. It must be to keep order that is good, then or that. Damian Polak say, make Raswain go on if I'm botaya. Make Raswain go on if I'm botaya. Damian Polak said, that Raswain sounding quite doubtful liar. Patrick Cole said, it's PJ Patterson who gave himself the pension equivalent to the salary of the present Prime Minister, and he didn't consider giving the minister an equivalent pension. Bruce came in and didn't reverse the plan. Sister D. Rubens said, Patrick Cole and Bruce Golden, PJ, they not bother themselves, you know. Them still a talk twist up things. Them not disclose. All things are prison. Miss them either. Taki Lemko say, it's not perfect, but most countries of the East do, like China, Japan, etc., Korea. Military training experience with rules. Patrick Cole said, I support his sister Ruben. Big Truck said, Jerry, I must tell you, Wayne is a wishy-washy guy. Is that so? Taki Lemko said, Ethiopia or Africa? of Africa is not far from being respected in terms of early military experience. Is that correct? Yes, it's true. Patrick Oil, it's a great move to the teachers. We have migrated to America, England, Japan, and Dubai. America is seen because the bulk of teachers migrate to USA. More foreign exchange to Jamaica, which is positive. Sister D say immediate removal and burn to ashes. I not gonna lie, them dispose I care not. Them place our hero circle of contamination here. Takelemko say, good question to Mr. Coombs regard of ship. Him not know our dodging from the truth. And that are all the same British them. Big Truck said the Rastas are really lacking information on their own God and rulers. They come to Jerry every day for advice. Them Big Truck, them not to go to you. Your people not go to you. When them want dump rubbish. Morgan Baylor said, we not carry ruler truckly. Trucky. Yeah, they hearing? Well, that is that. Thank you very much. Yes, one last call opportunity is 619-1508. 619-1508 and 279-8473. 279-8473. Yes, we do have some music here. And we're going to play this one here. It never make a pretty woman your wife if you want to get peace, because everybody going to want to come look your wife. We can play it or we're going to take the call. All right, let's take the call. Good afternoon and welcome.
Something me as people always say, I'm never ask if you know anything about this, that before the Ethiopian them come into Africa, Africans used to live very peaceful and nice life with them one another in nature. Is that true, Mr.
No, not completely. No. Not all completely. Right. Far more peaceful, yes, but not completely at all.
All right. Bless up then.
Thank you. We have another? Gone? All right, good afternoon and welcome.
Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
Fine.
Father, blessed love, man.
Oh, go on.
You know, sir, Prince Jasper Sunday, sir, Mr. Larry gave me your number.
Jasper, how are you, sir, man?
Yeah, man, blessed love, man. Well, I'm very happy to hear your voice, and you are the first man me I talk to as a disc jockey, and not only a disc jockey, because your work is bigger than a disc jockey, man. It's international, you know? You see me?
Yeah.
So as me I say still, blessed love, man, me I wonder how me can get some time for what type of views me can get from you, you see?
What kind of what?
In terms of, you know, me coming for the show or something like that.
Well, you bring your music come on a hard copy.
Hard drive.
Hard copy, yeah.
Yeah, so when me can come and see you?
You come anytime when the program on from between 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
10 o'clock and 2 o'clock.
You can even come from 9:30 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon. All right, thanks, here, sir.
All right.
Yes, here we go. Yes, remember, wait, you know, never make a pretty woman your wife. Let me hear from that, no? And maybe I'll get in one more call. What's the name of the group again? All right, let's go with it. Okay.
Never make a pretty one for your wife. So for my personal point of view, get an ugly girl to marry you. A pretty woman makes a husband look small, and very often causes his downfall. As soon as he marries her, then she starts to do the things that will break his heart. But if you make an ugly woman your wife, you'll be happy for the rest of your life. An ugly woman cooks meals on time. She'll always give you peace of mind.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yes, Rasta. One more time before you go off today.
Yeah.
But I just want to encourage the eye them, you know, all of the listeners them and so on to be strong, you know, because, you know, sometimes we think about how long we're under, you know, colonialism and all sort of ism. I wonder how we are going to get out, but it's a must we have to get out, and we're athletes, we're musicians, and everybody else, sure we say we can have excellence in every spheres of life, and we will have excellence politically. I'm sure about that. You know, we just have to just continue and don't get impatient or come up with some little foolish talk, you know. Let us organize and get the thing done. So big up yourself, Jerry.
All right.
And big up SFM.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. All right, we are going to play two more pieces of music. One name. Remember Ma and Pa by Lord Creator. Tell us if you remember your parents, them who gave your foundation, and you don't understand me. Remember Ma and Pa, Lord Creator. We have him here? All right, we ready for him? Let's go.
You wear and the food you eat, man, how life was going sweet. You went to school and you learn a lot since you was a tiny tot. So please do not forget, I say how all these things you come to get. Since you was in your cradle, your mother and your father was responsible. Remember when you couldn't even walk. Remember when you couldn't even talk. I say remember who used to wash your clothes for you, who used to wipe your nose for you, who used to hug and kiss you. I say remember who used to change your diaper, who used to find your supper. Don't forget what your mother and father. All right, yes sir. When things was going fine, with not a worry on your mind, and when things wasn't so good with you, who was the first ones you would run to? So how could you forget? And up to now you can't pay back yet. Try from now till forever, you could never pay back your mother and father. Remember when you couldn't even walk. Remember when you couldn't even talk. I say remember who used to wash your clothes for you, who used to wipe your nose for you, who used to hug and kiss you. I say remember who used to change your diaper, who used to find your supper. Don't forget what your mother and father. It have some fathers ain't good at all. They never mind you when you was small, but never mind how your father bad. You shouldn't take it on too hard. Try to understand what would be your position. If wasn't for your daddy, you would never have a dear mommy. Remember when you couldn't even walk. Remember when you couldn't even talk. I say remember who used to wash your clothes for you, who used to wipe your nose for you, who used to hug and kiss you. I say remember who used to change your diaper, who used to find your supper. Don't forget was your mother and father.
Yeah, man, one of the big hits of 1962 called Lord Creator was on a tour of the Caribbean and passed through Jamaica at the beginning of the year. And when them hear him sing couple music when him write for Jamaica here and say Jamaica so independent. Why him get in vehicle for stay at Jamaica. I think him go to Puerto Rico and them place and come back. And him never left again. Him leave and go visit him Trinidad, but him never stop live at Jamaica from that time. That was one of the music that make him very popular. I'm so remember your mother and father. Now we have one more piece of music to play, but we have a couple live chat there. Live chat say. Somebody has say, Sister D say. What she say to Big Truck? So the thing wipe out same time. Sister D say, boy, big truck, lock enough, don't it? Black and proud say, big truck or your purpose over here? Sister D say, I just see likes family. Come now, do the liking thing now. Big trucks, African, all about tribes, not color. Takilem say, boy, same way the European tribe, Chinese tribe, and so on, not true. Well, thank you very much for today. So we're going to be out of here till tomorrow. Live chat and all. So let's go with Greg Isaacs talking about the top 10. Lovely piece of music. Top 10.
Please don't you hurt her, though she once true and ever in my heart. Though she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my chart. The way she loves brings sweet, sweet memories. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. 'Cause I don't care what school she's been, you see. Yeah, she's still taking lessons from me. Ooh-wee. Though she isn't in my top 10, still she is on my chart. Sitting in the back bench, still she's a student of my class. The way she loves brings sweet, sweet memories. Maybe it's the beginning of her misery. 'Cause I don't care what school she's been, you see. Yeah, she's still taking lessons from me. Ooh-wee. No joke about it.
Here to pick up the pieces.